Okay, so we are back after a week off, getting everything ready in the background, getting some new players, new characters set up. Excited to bring one of them in tonight. Uh, we'll meet Win here in a bit, and give a nice gloss over. Uh, as you guys have been thwarting the coming onslaught of the Gruvot, a race of beings that apparently have mind control ability. Um, you found out that there is also a war brewing between between Karth and Sinhale, and so after realizing that you're a little too far behind to stop the impending invasion, you guys have decided to reassess the situation and try to stop the war so you can focus everyone's efforts on this other thing. To that end, you found uh, a previous heir to the throne of Karth, who was overthrown by a tyrant, and is still alive after nearly 700 years. A little wood elf named Zelina. So finding her, you guys make up a plan to get her into Karth and try to get her seated back on the throne in any way, shape, or form you can. Using a bronze dragon that had a nice long conversation with Neil and who's the other person that talked to? Oh, Natalia, duh. Um, and after having a bit of the back and forth, oh, I actually forgot something. Sorry, I gotta step back here for a minute. Before the airship happened, Dante joined, falling hundreds of feet from the sky out of seemingly nowhere. Yeah, that happened, and so you guys met back up with Dante, figured out what you were going to do with the airship that you had ganked from Halvany. You have a crew that you paid money to send you down to Tahira, and so then you for information and good stories. Neil provides good stories, and Natalia provides good information. The dragon flies away, and you guys feel like you're free and clear, and continue on south on the airship. Which this is a very large world, so looking at the world map will take you, about 3 days to get from Londa down to Tahira. And on the second day, you guys are accosted by two wyverns, where you fight valiantly, but Natalia ends up dying to one of them. We said goodbye to the player and the character Natalia, who disappears in body and soul, apparently being taken by Tyr, who is one of the gods, Norse god of justice. And that happens. Zelina tries to resurrect her, to no avail. Natalia does not feel like coming back, but that's where we're gonna pick up. And I have the map up here, so everyone is huddled around both the let me hide that, both the eviscerated wyvern and the dead Natalia. Come back, come back. That sort of deal. And it's a very sad and sullen moment before she finally, just in a huff, gets up from off her knees and all right, Zelina looks at everyone else. Well, I suppose we should bury her properly. Does anyone know her burial rituals? Which you guys actually do know. Barry and Dante. Well, Barry actually only left. You are aware of that because you're aware of that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, when we make it to Tahira, we should bury her properly and, well, I guess at least send her off. Obviously, she's like looking around. Obviously, no body, but yeah. And turning back towards everyone else. Okay, well, pointing at each of you, no dying. No more dying. We gotta make it to Karth. Okay? Gotta make it to Karth. but gotta try. Gotta try.
I'll try my best.
Well, okay. Neil, can you help me below deck? I have a few things I need to run through with you. And she get everything set and going. Oh, not that map. Doop a doop a doop. Currently you guys are over, and I'll zoom in way in here for the map to load. Currently over the Crescent Isles, which you guys have gone to, the Shrine of Forseti, the former god of justice who was killed by someone devious. And yeah, you guys are over the shrine now, and it does take the better portion of another day or so to make it within close range of Tahira before the captain, who was talking to Natalia, uh, brings up the fact to Zelina and the rest of everyone. Where is? Whoa! Hold on, my stuff's going crazy here. Brings up to everyone. The captain does. Well, do we want to drive into Tahira with the, and like points up the airship, or do we want to kind of skirt to the side? Airships kind of bring a lot of attention.
Yeah, let's skirt to the side. We don't want people crowding us, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That is a good idea, Barry. I like that. She still seems very elsewhere currently, Barry. But yeah, saying that, the captain's like, okay, that's what we'll do. And he's gonna take the ship just to the east of Tahira, towards the mountains there. I'll remove the. Let's just do a little circle do. And just right over here, just east, kind of coming from behind the mountains to not drag a lot of attention. It's gonna come like that way down, so that people don't see the airship from a distance, hopefully. And you guys do make it there unavailed by anything else. It's fairly warm. You guys have been used to a nice cooler climate as of recently, but being back in the desert reminds you of why you wanted to leave it so badly in the first place. And as you guys come down, and he actually lands the ship close. It's like 50 feet off the ground, down far enough to drop the rope. You guys are able to easily escape the ship, come down and get to the ground. The captain kind of talks to Zelina and the rest of you all. Well, I'll stay here for a moment. Will you be taking the ship any further? Kind of asking if you're like driving to Karth with the airship.
Mm.
Yeah, Barry. Barry, what's it gonna be?
Ooh, I know. Ooh, this is really tough. I think I'm gonna go with no because our previous plan was to get information before we make it to Karth, which we can't do in the air. It's just not just us, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, Zelina's totes on board for that. It'll take a little longer, but she is very aware that airships bring a lot of attention, and um, with the conversation that Neil had with the dragon, he would have also told you, the dragon would have said there would have been he'd just seen a lot of airships around recently with Carthian symbols on it. So, all right. Well then, I will bid you farewell. We'll head back to. He looks back at his men. Londa, right? All the men are just like nodding their head. All right. Well, we'll be in Londa if you need our assistance again. And he holds out his hand. The other half, please. Do you remember how much? Since Natalia is gone.
Well, I would guess like I want to guess either 100 or one. Well, not 100, like either 150 or 250, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What do you give him? What do you give him?
You know what? I'll give him 150 because that time.
Oh my God. All right. You give him you like put 150 gold in a bag and he's like this feels a little light. Um we agreed
Sorry.
at 250, didn't we? Thank you. Oh, he's
Yes,
nice about
but
it tonight.
one of our friends died, so
That's fair,
I
but
just
that's nothing to do with me. We agreed for travel. In fact, if anything, it should be more based on my conversation with Natalia.
yeah, with Natalia, who died.
Again,
I'm not
fair.
Natalia.
Oh, all right. You know what? Roll me an insight check. Roll me an insight check, Barry. I was gonna. This.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, Win. I'm trying to make it quick.
You're all
It's
right,
not.
buddy.
13. My
Uh,
passive is 19.
okay, that's good. Yeah, your passive's 19. The 13's not high enough to read like the other members, but you get a sense that he's not overly happy with the fact that he's being shorted 100 gold that he was promised. Like, really not happy, and you guys are now officially outnumbered. But he's like, no, I think we definitely agreed on 250 or more if we ran into certain situations. You all handled the situations. We didn't lose any crew members, and I feel like 250 is a fair deal. And he's like looking at like starting to glare at you, Barry.
Fine, here's 100.
Thank you. I appreciate the business. We will be in Londa if you ever need our assistance again. And as soon as you guys get all of your stuff off, he's like, "Let's go!" And they start going. It's not too bad of a walk. It's actually about midday by the time you get dropped off. And I'm sorry if you hear my daughter screaming in the background. She's decided tonight is the night, of course, to scream all night. Okay, sorry.
Let's give her one of those sugar babies.
Yeah, dude. No, she's just like she's just learning. Like she's just starting to babble. She's been babbling all day, and so today is just like her talk day, and she's just like. La, 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 la. So sorry if you hear that. It's about midday when you guys are dropped off, set near the coast of the lake here, and it's a fairly easy walk, although albeit hot. Neil, I would say, probably complains about the heat a couple times. When you've been in this city for a minute, a couple days, you know some information. We already talked about some of that. And as when where so I don't have it listed on here, but you would be sorry. I meant to create a list here. There's this tavern right here. And I'm just gonna circle certain things because for some reason I thought I had this listed and I don't. Armor, we'll do a different color. Apologies. I'm actually a little annoyed at myself that I didn't have that. We'll do black. The armor is here. You have an open bazaar, so just a whole bunch of wares and stuff with the blue right there. Oh, sorry. All of this. And most of the other houses seem like houses, not necessarily shops. The only other thing, that you know, that you would notice about this, because you've been here for a couple days, and I'll highlight this in like a brighter color, is up here. This little abode right here seems to be the headquarters for the guards, as best as you can tell. There's some sort of mercenary or guard type of individuals, but they're all lizard folk. Um, and they seem to run the town? Question mark? It's difficult to tell exactly what their role is, even though you've been here for a couple days. It seems like they are both mercenaries and kind of like watch over the city, if that makes sense. That's kind of seems to be their role from what you've ascertained. On top of that, you have noticed the other roaming individuals that I mentioned out of game here. And you would have also definitely met a man named Scooter. And if you've ever played Borderlands, it's that Scooter. I can't say that I don't have a strong tie to Borderlands. Sorry. All right. So
Perfect game.
yeah, I love that game. It's beautiful. Okay, so with that information, around probably maybe 2 or 3 by the time the party is going to get there, where do you think Win would be at?
Wen would more than likely be somewhere in the bazaar, not
Okay.
really, somewhat looking at items, but more reading the people around him. Almost
Okay.
like he's searching for someone.
Okay. That's fair. Roll me a what's your passive insight, and then also roll me an insight check.
My passive insight is 10.
Okay.
And as for the insight check, 12.
12. Okay. So, it's a good thing you've been there for a couple days. I would say after a couple days, you kind of get the sense that most of the people are kind of not happy with the newcomers in town. They seem to be asking a lot of questions and being a little rude about it. But the lizard folk mercenaries that seem to run the city seem to be letting them do what they want. For whatever reason, you haven't ascertained that yet. They seem to be just letting them kind of go to town, asking people all the questions that they're asking. Being kind of rude about it in certain situations. But it seems that most of the town, because this is a small town, maybe 200 at most on a good day. That's including the people that travel to the bazaar. So it's not a big town. And so they've been here for a couple days, literally asking everyone. Outside of that, the current city morale seems to be okay, other than that they're pretty happy apparently that they're able to drink the lake water again. Apparently there was a poisoning incident several months ago, and so a lot of the people are pretty happy about that. But other than that, just like a normal desert town. Yeah, center of the bazaar. I'll keep that in mind. All right, so as Dante, Neil, and Barry come up from the southeast here, facing straight into the bazaar, where do the 3 of you guys head? Barry, I think you're the only one here, so I'll let you go ahead and lead.
The question is, so I guess first you go to get some place to stay for the night, honestly.
Okay. That's fair. So kind of head to the tavern.
Yeah.
All right. Neat. You head back into the Bayside Inn, where you meet once again Gilliam Strongback, the old disgruntled dwarf that was running it a while ago. Seems he's still running it. This place is just as, air quotes here, nice as you remember. Yeah. Broken tables, kind of a mess inside. It's fairly lively though. But walking inside. Oh, actually, I take that back. Before any of that happens, I need for you, and I'll roll for Neil and Dante. And I'm sorry about that. I got a roll here. I need you guys to roll me perception.
19.
Woo! Hey Barry,
Yeah.
there are Carthian guards here looking for someone. They seem to be stopping people and asking questions. You don't know what those questions are, but they definitely seem intent on getting answers to something. All right, cool. And as you realize that, Neil kind of sees that thing going on as well, and he looks over at you, Barry, and he says, "Hold on one second." And you would see him transform, walks like nonchalantly past one of the guards, and overhears them asking questions about, well, to be honest, the 6 of you guys. Called a little gnome. Yeah, they're looking for you guys. And so as Neil comes back he they're giving descriptions of, like, and he points to Dante and you, Barry, the 2 of you and 5 other people, Tabaxi, 2 humans, and yeah, and you guys. What's going on?
Oh, it's just same is getting up to me.
Wynn, go ahead and roll me a perception check. While they're having this conversation.
Oh god, what is my perception? Oh, it's a flat roll. Cool.
That's easy.
That's an 8.
Oh.
This is gonna be amazing. All right, welcome,
No,
Dante.
nice.
All right. So, yeah, he's like, they're looking for, like, the 2 of you. Yeah, they're looking for you guys.
No, they ain't.
Yeah. No, they are. I just walked over and got the given. Dante, Neil's like, yeah, no, they're looking for you. Can you change what you look like? I don't remember.
No. Question. Did you move the other account off of the...
I did. Did you still need that back?
Yes, please.
Alrighty then. I don't think I removed it completely.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Woo. Okay. So, if you say no, Zelina's going to just, like, walk over to the 2 of you, and basically at the same time is going to touch both of you. Barry, you once again turn into that 8-foot bald monk. And Dante, you turn into a dwarf, with, no accent, of course, but yeah, you turn into a dwarf. Deep red hair comes down, and yeah, she just kind of looks at you and winks. Don't worry, guys. I told you. I got it.
Oh, thanks.
Very good.
All right. And so at this point, you guys are going to go to the inn, correct? And copper a night. They're not great rooms, but they will keep water out of your face if it rains ever. Yeah. So after getting drink here, but it's let's just say not par.
Yeah.
Subpar. But if you want to get food and drink, you can. And I will ask, after that, it's still like midday, maybe 2, 3-ish. Where do you guys head after the tavern?
Can I crawl from the inside?
No, there's no way unless you're going to crawl up the chimney.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're going to... Okay. Let me ask a different way then. Are you making sure that no one sees you crawl up the chimney?
I will be very, very, very quiet. I mean, very quiet.
Roll me
Hunting for weapons.
roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Just roll me a stealth check.
What's the 0 at 20?
Let's fucking go.
Wild card.
Where the hell's mine? Did I do it here?
I don't know. Okay, meanwhile, while that's happening, when you've been out in the marketplace, walking around talking to people, there's a bunch of different things that you could shop for and grab. Um, are you just kind of like chilling out, you know, gleaning information off of people? I know you said in our sub chat you're looking for said individuals as well. Do you stay in the bazaar, or are you what are you doing while this day is going?
Approximately what time is it?
Roughly like between 2 and 3-ish. Trying to keep you guys on the same rough timeline.
I think around 2 or 3 o'clock. When would probably try to find somewhere to get some food.
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Um. So then, let's do this. Just because I think this will be freaking hilarious. As soon as he rolls his stealth check, when go ahead
My
go
bad.
go ahead and make me a contention perception check as you're like walking in. You like walk in, and out of the corner of your eye, you may or may not see something.
That's a 2.
You definitely
Oh.
don't see it. All right, you guys are never meeting. Okay, got it. All right, Dante. You wait. Why are there 2?
Oh, I have disadvantage because of my armor.
You rolled an 8.
It's an 8.
Still
Yeah.
an 8. Let's
yeah,
go.
Yeah. So you like look around real quick. You're like, yeah, no one's watching. And like dive into the chimney. Just for reference, that is his actual voice. He doesn't normally do it, but it's the Batman like super. I'm Batman. That's his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he like looks around and he's like, no one's watching, and like dives into the chimney. Dante, in fact, someone did see that. There's like a actually you wouldn't even hear it. One of the other patrons saw it. I'm just gonna say it. You have no idea, but you're like, yeah, no one saw it, and you head up the chimney and you go and scout around the town from the top of the chimney. And as that's going on, Barry, are you staying in and getting like? Oh, you were going to the market. So yeah. A win as you're passing by. Yeah, we're gonna do this. When as you're passing by or passing through the door, a large, bald monk-looking man, like orange coverall, like literal looks like a monk, just completely bald, but he's like 8 feet tall. He's like a good 2 feet above you, at least in height. He has to duck through the door. It's very conspicuous. The other thing that you'd notice, even with your passive, I think. Oh no, what's your passive perception?
A 10.
Okay, even with a flat 10, you'd notice an odd smell, almost like wet fur as he passes. Yeah, it's like he passes and you're like, okay, and like you keep going. And when you've been here a couple days, you know the quality of the food. You can pay good money for decent food, or you can pay bad money for not good, not good food.
He. This is gonna sound real bad, but he's probably gonna order a drink and then just eat one of his rations.
That's fair. What drink do you order? Just curious.
You know what? He'll probably ask for like some ale or some wine or something. Nothing too strong, just something to wash down his food.
Okay. You've had a few dealings with Gilliam. He is a very disgruntled, older dwarf. I believe he's got a scar. I've got to look at my notes. I'm pretty sure he's got a scar on his face. Let me 1 second. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. So, yeah, he's an older dwarf, gray beard that is braided down to about his collarbone area. Long gray hair. Dude, I
Yeah,
don't
he
even
did.
know. I don't even know what I did. That was super weird.
Did you Alt F4?
Weird.
Did you Alt F4?
No. I think I hit Control C or Control R. So I was gonna run something else. Okay, I'm gonna ping Google constantly throughout this session.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with this, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it eventually. All right, sorry about that. All right, so yeah, Gilliam is a disgruntled older dwarf, hair down to his mid back that is in a whole bunch of small braids, two big braids at the front of his beard, and he's just one of those individuals that just always seems to be angry about something. Not like shouting angry, but like, oh, I can't believe that he did that again. That sort of deal. When is someone just like left their thing off the coaster or something small like that? He's just one of those people, just always angry. But you order your drink. Ale. I can get you an ale. I know. Nah, that's fine. 1 copper.
1 copper.
Aye, 1 copper.
I suppose I can do that. And Wynn's gonna reach into his little coin pouch and he's gonna pull out a single gold piece and just sort of set it on the table and be like, I could use a bit more than some drink.
Oh, what do you think I'm running here? A brothel?
No, you just seem like the kind of person who knows what's going on in town.
Ah, I see. I may have heard a thing or two. And he starts immediately grabbing for the gold. Do you let him take it?
Wynn's gonna slam it in underneath his palm. Information first, then you can get the coin.
Oh, well, fine. If you want to be that way, I think we could work some things. And he like looks around, making sure no one's watching him. I've heard a few things around town. Some of the guards of the city. You get my drift. You kind of get the sense he's talking about the lizard folk. Seems they're none too happy about these Carthian soldiers asking people questions, but they're a little too cowardly to do anything about it, in my opinion. I don't know.
What are they questioning them about?
Well, apparently they're asking, and I know this because they asked myself. They're asking everyone in town if they know about these individuals. It's would they say a gnome, a kobold, a bugbear. Oh, I do remember seeing a bugbear. Anyway, 2 humans and a tabaxi. And like as soon as he says the tabaxi, you see something kind of like click in his brains, like, oh shit, I remember that description. Like for some reason it didn't dawn on him at the time, but as soon as you ask him, he's like, oh, you know what? Come to think of it, I actually do remember those people. Yeah, that tabaxi was a wacko, always asking about coconuts. Coconuts, like there's on the trees outside. It's the damnedest thing. I don't know.
Suppose you know what they were asking about.
Something about a prison break, if I remember right. Coming from that big prison in the middle of the desert, Feltala prison. Aye. Yeah, they're asking about that. Apparently they were part of some prison break or something. I don't know.
I don't suppose, and he's gonna reach into his coin pouch and pull out another gold coin and sort of just lay it on top of the other one. Don't suppose you know where they are, do you?
Well, I can't say I know specifically where they are. But, and he starts, like, slowly sliding his hand over to the gold. But, I might be able to point you in the right direction.
Wynn's gonna pull one off the stack and hold it under his palm, but he's gonna leave the other one uncovered.
Okay. He definitely grabs the one uncovered. And, like, flips his palm over. You know, if you grease the wheels.
Well, if you know where they are, I'm a man of my word.
Well, to be honest, if I knew exactly where they are, I'd probably turn him into the guard who's offering a lot more than what you're offering.
But the guards would ask too many questions, wouldn't they?
I'd have to tell them about them destroying my damn pub.
They destroyed your pub.
Aye, they have a damn fight in here.
Well, that
Broke
seems
one of
rather
my
rude.
tables.
So you've seen them before, then?
I had forgotten until now.
Well, tell you what. If you see them again, he's going to slowly pass him the other coin. Just let me know.
Aye. Where are you staying?
I'll be in town for a few days. I'm actually looking for a room.
Ah, he goes to grab the coin this time as he begins saying, "You're more than welcome to stay here." Giving you a wink as he tries to grab that other gold coin from you.
Wen's going to let him,
Okay.
but he's also going to slowly flash his rapier a little bit. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear.
Aye.
Just let me know when you find them. If you see them, give me a holler. I'll be around.
Aye. Will do.
And then Wen's gonna take the ale and just go off into the corner somewhere.
All right. Nice. To the roof. Go ahead and roll me a perception check if you're looking around town or whatever. I assume you are, and then we'll after that we'll get to Barry, who is heading to the Grand Bazaar. Did I lose Barry? Dante, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you
What
roll me
happened?
a perception check?
Oh, another perk. Okay.
Yep, another perk.
I thought it was a berry.
Oh no! After we do this, we're gonna switch to Barry. I'm just getting Barry ready,
Oh.
getting the mindset.
Okay. 1 sec.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. Perception, right? Perception.
Yeah.
There you go. 21.
It's not. It just feels like that because it seems like everywhere you look, there's like one or two Carthian soldiers. They seem a little bit undercover, even wearing like long robes that seem to cover most of their garb. But it feels like they're all over. But at the end of the day, you only count 10. There's only this is a small city, so it feels like, but yeah, you definitely spot out 10 from that position throughout town, kind of walking around, stopping, asking people questions. You can't hear anything, obviously, but you do see the look on the other people's faces as they look very confused, and then some of them look very angry, as if they've said the soldiers had said something else to them that kind of pissed them off, that sort of stuff. And the lizard folks that you've noticed before seem either unaware or ambiguous towards this happenings within the city. They seem to be looking the other way while these soldiers are questioning everyone. Are you doing anything else while you're up there, or just kind of like watching?
I mean, I could just stay up there for like another 10 minutes if there's anything that catches my eye.
Okay.
And then I can send out my owl
Okay.
and do like a little bit of recon. Maybe look for Barry, but that's it.
Okay. That's fair. So yeah, you send your owl out and trying to hunt for Barry. He's easy to spot. He's the tallest freaking person in the city. He stands almost a foot above almost everyone else. He's very conspicuous. Sorry, Barry, you are Barry. Where in the market do you head? Are you just like going to the stalls just to see what's around, or are you going elsewhere?
I think I'm just gonna check the cells to see
Okay.
if I can't find anything
I'm
useful.
gonna point out something that you guys noticed last time, but the price here is more than tripled. The red glowing gems that Zoc had stolen at one point from one of the vendors, that he sold for probably way less than it was worth. There seemed to be one stand of them this time, and there's only like 6 left, and no one seems to be walking past it. The guy's trying to like 800 gold. No one here is probably going to be able to afford that. No one's walking close to it, but you definitely remember them being sold prior for like maybe 50, 100 gold, maybe a little more. They've skyrocketed in price from the last time you guys have been here. And other than that, there's still the map maker selling his wares and other stuff. I'm really sad Zoc didn't take up the treasure map that he had. That would have been fun. But there are all sorts of other gadgets and gizmos here. People from all over the southern continent of Daytonia, from Bear Lake to Ironwood to Mistrata, even all the way from east to west. Just kind of people from all over the place selling all sorts of odds and ends. Basically, to be perfectly honest, Barry, any common item that you'd like to buy, you can buy it in this bazaar. I'll just say it that way.
You know what? Just because I think I just knew this later because I don't think I got it. I just need a lot of paper.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You just need a lot of what?
Paper for something.
Paper. You need a lot of paper. Okay.
I'll just stick with probably like 20 to 40 maybe.
Okay. That's not too bad. It's only going to be 1 silver.
Well, let's get rid of the silver that I apparently still had.
All right. So, all right. So you get that. Anything else you would like to purchase in the market?
Did you call me?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
Not unless your name is the market.
I am the market.
Anything else, Barry?
Let's see. I forget. I don't think there's anything else I need.
Okay. Okay. Well, while you're thinking, no, we'll come back to you. I'll give you a chance to like look and stuff. When as you're sitting in the tavern, the pub, whatever you want to call it, the Bayside Inn, you notice a short individual walk in. Looks like a young boy, maybe, probably 15, 16. Can't be much older than that. The image here is what you see, minus the bow. He does not have the quarterstaff on him. But he walks in, kind of like looks around, kind of looks over everything, squints his eyes, looking over everything, and just kind of like takes a step back and walks back out. Doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything to anyone. A little weird that someone would just walk into a tavern or pub like this and just go, and then walk back out. Just pointing that out while you're watching. That's one of the things that would have happened while you're looking.
Gotcha. You know what? I just like try to maybe see where they're heading for a bit. Come on.
I hope I didn't say Barry.
No, you said when.
Okay.
I was just thinking about what I
no.
was going to do.
Oh, I'm not paying attention to anything.
No, it
I'm
happens.
not
It
paying
happens.
More than likely, would this look like somebody that Wen would know?
Probably not, to be perfectly
Probably
honest.
not.
It's a little weird behavior, but this isn't someone that meets really any of the descriptions that you would have heard before. Actually, it may be close to one of the descriptions, a younger human male as one of the group of 7 that what the Carthians are looking for. It's a very similar look and feel for a human. It's a human male, is how they describe it. But they'd say like he looks like a young boy. They don't give an age, but you know, the description they're giving is fairly similar. It's not the same for certain, but it's fairly similar.
Similar enough that Wen would probably. Well, Wen hasn't seen any of the people in the bar, right?
Well, I mean, you've been there long enough to kind of like look around and notice that no one there matches this description.
All right. Wen would probably get up as nondescriptly as he can and just try to follow the kid.
Okay.
If nothing else, he's wasting a little bit of time.
That's fair. Very fair. There's not a whole lot to do in a desert town of like 200. Okay. I'll have you go ahead and roll a...
12.
Okay.
All the common items. I saw like a disguise kit that I might want to get.
Okay. Yeah. You can 25 gold or less. Any common item that you need, you can purchase here.
Also, probably an
Ink, definitely. Yep.
ink and pen. Ink and pen, yeah.
Non-magical ink, specifically having to
Yeah.
do with wizard stuff. But yes, you can buy normal ink here.
That's 10 gold.
Okay. It's the
Ink 1 ounce
kit,
bottle.
The kit's 25 gold.
You know, I'll just get the. What is it called?
Sorry?
The disguise kit?
Yeah.
25?
Yeah.
I was looking at the 1 ounce of ink. Yeah, that. I was looking at that. That's
Gotcha.
Imagine needing a
Pendle.
disguise kit.
I just
Imagine
need different
needing
clothes.
one.
Right. Imagine needing one.
Especially if you're on the run.
Don't worry, Wen. It'll come soon enough if you join them.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. All right. So, Barry, you find everything you're looking for after 30-ish, 40-ish minutes. Where would you head after that? Back to the inn? It's around 4 p.m. by the time you're done shopping.
Yeah, I probably would go back.
Okay. As you are following the little boy child, I need to roll just real quick. Okay. You're following the little boy child. Oh, that is a terrible color. Wow. Come on now. Let's use a color that you can see. Let's not use yellow against sand.
Beige.
Right. Or just, sand in general. Okay. So, I hope you can see this. There we go. Okay. So following the little boy child around, he's going around just kind of like checking out markets, going through, However, he stops for a moment about right here during his travel and listens to an old man. He's got one eye, and he's telling these grandiose stories about being able to find the lost isles, which no one has seen for centuries and centuries. He's telling these tales about how he used to fly and all sorts of these crazy tales. And she sits there, and it looks like she's actively listening to him, curious about these tales, until he looks in her direction, and she immediately just turns and walks off, and starts continuing back to the path, walking through the rest of the area. Just something to note for that. And as she's continuing through, she picks up a few things, and roll me a perception check, because this would be roughly around the same time that Barry's actually out there as well. I want to see if you see something.
11.
When I need you to roll higher.
Look, perception is not my strong suit.
That's my motto. The dice literally, they never lie. All right. So, continuing on, you notice she pauses for a moment and like looks around, but you don't see exactly who she's looking at. You would notice once again the tall monk walking around the city as well, along with a few other like odd-looking individuals. There's like another short kobold who's been Dante would have seen stopped and questioned like 4 times already by the guards. He's having a rough day.
Who, me?
No, yeah, you would have seen the kobold having a rough day, being questioned by like 4 different guards at a time. Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. But going through, she seems to just kind of continue on. Just it seems like she's kind of killing time, if nothing else, looking around and paying attention. You would notice that she seems to be keeping an ear out, as the voices of the market kind of like rise and fall. You would notice that she kind of like turns her head and like cocks and looks and listens, like pauses for a second and listens, and then like turns and keeps going. Doing it again when she hears maybe something else interesting, possibly. And she makes her way down, stops down, checks out the smith down to the south, just kind of standing outside, checking out the building, and then makes her way back down and through, and then back towards the tavern eventually. But that takes her the better part of an hour to do that. If not a little longer, staying and listening to that story. But she doesn't seem to notice you following her that whole time. And it's about 4:30. Barry, I think you said you were headed back to the tavern by then. Dante, are you staying on the roof any longer than, an hour or hour and a half?
Oh, I said like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. So
Yeah.
Okay, so when do you follow him, the little boy, back to the tavern?
Yeah, he probably would.
Okay.
Just because he is following her.
Yeah, that's
Him.
fair. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at that. It's a gender is. Yeah, everyone goes back. So we'll kind of retcon a little bit here for Dante. Dante, after 10 minutes, what do you do?
But I wanted to go to the market to look for some heavy armor, but
Heavy armor is a common item. It's part of your equipment. You can purchase it.
hell yeah.
It's not cheap.
How much is it?
What sort of heavy armor are you looking for?
Just heavy armor.
Oh, no. You got to tell me specifically, because they all price differently.
I think the cheapest one is half plate.
I think so, yeah.
And even that's like 700. Nope, that's medium armor. That's not even heavy armor.
Hang on 1 second. I will give you a list of prices here. I need to make sure that I'm... Alright. Heavy armor. We have ring mail, chain mail, splint mail, and plate, along with, believe it or not, half plate's actually medium armor. Yeah, the price for ring mail is 30 gold, chain mail is 75, splint mail is 200, and plate mail is 1500. If you're getting
What's ring mail?
think like chainmail kind of, but it's not quite as tightly woven together. It's more like it's basically leather armor that has rings attached to the leather armor that kind of drape down over the leather armor, so it looks like rings all the way down.
I'm just trying to get some better armor. I don't know which one is better.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd know that like plate would offer the best protection. Ring mail offers the least protection. it's still heavy armor. And ringmail's the
Chainmail?
cheapest. Ring. Oh, hang. It's tough describing a table to someone.
Chainmail.
Yeah. So ringmail is the cheapest. Ringmail is essentially leather armor with rings that kind of like block protrusions, piercing stuff. Chainmail is tightly woven chains together. Splint mail is essentially like think similar to scale mail, but they're like rounded. Like,
I will definitely take Splint.
okay, so splint mail, that's fine. You have a strength of 15.
I don't care. I have magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crap with
Hell yeah, dude.
I just googled Dante. Dear God.
He's like, how much bullshit is
How
this
much
guy on?
bullshit is Dante? Let's see if I can find him on the internet.
Well, you see, Devil May Cry comes out there first.
Armor. Cannot. Jeez. Okay. I want to verify something because I thought that your rules of strength still applied for armor.
Hmm. It's I think I need to attune to it, something like that,
Okay.
and then I'm good.
Armor. Your metallurgic pursuits have led you to make armor conduit for your magic. As an action, you can turn this into an arcane armor, providing. Do you have smith's tools?
I can buy them.
Okay, yes, you'll have to buy them. That'll be 25 gold. And let's see.
I'm gonna buy 2 of them.
Huh. God, that's nuts. Okay, so it actually, that's what I needed to specify. If the armor normally has a strength requirement, the arcane armor lacks this requirement for you. So yes, yes, you can get and wear a splint mail without an issue.
Yes, sir.
Just so everyone else is on point for this. This is well. Okay. I can't bullet points that are attached to the armor or subclass here.
I'm very much used to artificer bullshit.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
fine.
it.
I do too.
I'm good with it. I love all sorts of crazy stuff. So
I'm gonna buy 2 smith's tools and the armor. So that's 250.
Probably a good call. Perfect. All right. So the splint mail is 200, so 250. A minor retcon for you win. Well, I guess that's not so odd. A dwarf buying splint mail, and 2 things of I take it back. That's not weird at all. A dwarf buying splint mail.
I was about to say, like,
Yeah,
a dwarf
never
buying
mind.
armor and
Yeah,
smith
never
tools.
mind. That's normal. He's gonna
Wait,
fix it himself.
wait. What size is the armor compared to the dwarf?
It's the same size because his normal size is a gnome.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, okay. All right. So, well, I keep trying, but I keep failing. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So, anything else, Dante, you want to get from the market?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Is there any spell scrolls?
There is not, unfortunately, this time. I know you bought some last time, but the only things that seem to be here this time are non-magical items, including, spell scrolls. I
Okay.
guess I should say excluding spell scrolls. Anything that's non-magical and 25 gold or below minus armor and weapons, that's what you'll find here.
Okay. How about bows?
Yep, there are bows.
How much for a longbow and for a short bow?
Well, you're buying
50
both of them?
GP?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh,
I think it's
you're just testing my knowledge. I got it.
I think it's 50 for a longbow, 25 for a short bow.
Yeah, I think so. I probably should have planned. Yeah, it's 50 50 gold for a longbow, and it'll be 25 for a short bow.
Wait, I was right?
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
wasn't expecting that.
I know, right?
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna grab the longbow, and can I get some ammo with that?
Absolutely. It's shit. It's 1 gold for 25 arrows.
All right. 75 arrows.
Okay. 3 gold extra, so 53 gold.
Yes.
All right.
And then.
Just making it
Dropping
rain.
episode.
And then,
And
is there junk laying around? I want to buy some junk.
Oh, there's all sorts of junk. Odds and ends, trinkets. Tell me how much you want.
Specifically, oh wait, actually, fuck that. Fuck that. Lead balls, ball bearings. You know,
So you essentially want to buy a thieves kit, thieves tools kit.
no, I want to buy like lead balls, just like not thieves kit, just in general, just in bulk.
Yeah, the only place that seems to have it is it's part of a pack of like the thieves tools.
Oh, can I buy them then?
Absolutely, it's 25
Okay.
gold for the whole kit and caboodle. You'll get thieves tools, the ball bearings.
Buying 3.
You're buying 3. Oh,
How many come in there?
all right, 1,000 per.
Yes.
I already don't like this.
Sounds like a bad idea, I'll be honest with you.
Dude, I already love this. This is amazing. I can't wait for him to one-shot a bad guy.
Nah, he's just planning on making a pipe organ gun.
Yeah, there we go.
Nah, dude, you got it all wrong. It's gonna be one of those machines that has the little marbles, and then they just play some music.
Yep, that sounds like Dante. He does all.
What do you
this work.
mean, a master of art
Yeah.
and war? It's just
Yeah,
gonna be
no.
one of those piano things.
Yeah, dude. That's Dante. He'll spend like $5,000 to just have this like musical distraction off to the side that just like plays music for the bad guy who's just like, what is this? Oh god! Ah!
Okay, I am officially done.
No, you're officially done. All right, cool. Do you head back to the tavern after that?
Yes.
Okay, neat. Okay, so at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, all the regulars start to shuffle into the bar. When following the little boy around town, after he didn't purchase anything but walked around and looked at everything, you kind of come back and it's getting a little more rowdy. And stopping by the front, Gilliam would tell you, as you're passing, he just would kind of yell out to you over the crowd, "I haven't seen anything yet." Just because that's who he is. And Barry and Dante, are you guys? It's like 5. Are you guys getting going to your own rooms or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm prepared to take
yeah,
the
let me-
long rest
Let me
to do my,
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm gonna ask, because Natalia always did this. Is anyone staying with Zelina, or is she gonna be on her own tonight?
Sweet.
I don't know. I'll ask her.
I might.
Yeah, you'll ask her. If you ask her, she'll look at each of you respectively. I'm fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
That's what she says.
I won't press it.
Okay. What about you, Barry? Do you press it?
I'll press. Are you sure?
Look, I know Natalia always did that, and she saved my life more than once. But no, I'm sure I'll be fine. No one knows us in this city. It's fine. No one knows us in this town.
Okay.
Do we all have conjoined? I mean, like adjacent rooms at least.
Yeah, I would assume that you guys would have been like maybe
Yeah.
adjoining rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry, she with your passive insight of 19, she seems nervous.
If you want, you can always talk to one of us, you know.
No, I don't need to talk. It's just, it's been a long day. I'm just ready to get back into the room and just relax for a while. Yeah, just relax.
Okay.
All right. We're going to say that you guys, you, Neil, and Dante have adjoining rooms where she's like sandwiched in the middle of those rooms.
Yeah.
So someone would at least have to walk, the hall sort of deal to get to her. As you guys are doing all of that and getting all that, as you walk through, I'm gonna ask just because I'm curious. I actually want a description. What does your character actually look like?
Currently, he's just looking like a nondescript human male with sort of ragged looking clothes. Nothing that'll stand out in the town that he's in.
That's fair. Okay, but like hair, eyes, anything like that you want to point out would be that's good too. But we can get to that if you guys ever meet.
Like I said, he's as nondescript as you can get. Just brown eyes, brown hair, somewhat darker skin because of the desert.
Okay.
But yeah, he's actively trying not to stand out.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you definitely don't stand out. Not in this crowd. And so we'll just kind of fast forward. Dante, I'm assuming you're starting working on the few hours for the spell, correct? Is that what you're?
Not the spell, but my armor, and I'm handing Barry the longbow and the arrows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't know he's got a bow now. Okay, this is gonna be great. So yeah,
Technically, I use it in the last bit.
it's Dante.
You know what? Fair enough. He probably doesn't care
He
anyway.
doesn't care. He's like, that looked like a short bow to me. Here's a long bow. Yeah, so Dante hands you that long bow, Barry.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess I have a longbow now.
All right, you got a long bow. Love it. And so just kind of speeding things along. Unless you guys are doing anything else, Dante, you will have a minimum. You will have a maximum of 6 hours to do whatever it is you need to do if you're waking up at 8 a.m. the following day.
I'm gonna do whatever you said, 2 hours to do the other thing
Yep.
that I'm doing. And I think this is the 5th day.
Okay. Same goes for you, Win. If there's any sort of proficiency or anything like that, I do like. I cut that in half, so it's 500 hours for a proficiency if you want to start working on a proficiency. There's plenty of downtime for that, so you can actually learn proficiencies through the campaign. So it's up to you if you want to spend some downtime doing that. As you get back into the tavern, whatever you'd like to do for the evening, until roughly 11. If you're waking up 7, 8 sort of deal, you'll have 6 hours to do whatever it is you'd like to do.
I don't think one would be working on learning any proficiencies right now just because he's broke.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair.
Quick question, Gabe.
Yeah.
Are we sharing rooms?
No.
Anybody?
You have adjoining rooms. So each one is next to the other one.
Okay. I'd ask Barry to hold my scale mail, if he could, please.
Okay.
And
Splint mail, but yes.
oh no, scale. My current armor, my
Oh,
scale.
your current. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
just said that.
yeah. And what else? What else I was gonna say? Do I have is the 6 hours enough for a long rest?
You're getting an 8-hour long rush. The 6 hour is your downtime.
Oh, okay, then I'm good. I'm gonna ask if he needs another tattoo or not. Same with Neil and or the girl.
Drenna would
forget
be
her
like
Drenna.
Drenna would kind of or yeah, she'd go by Drenna. Drenna would be like, no, I'm good. She looks like she doesn't want you to touch her. Neil, on the other hand, is like, tattoo? What do you mean tattoo?
Yeah, you can summon your own familiar with it.
Wait, what? What do you mean summon my own familiar?
Yeah, like this, and then I pop out my owl. Boop.
It's so cool.
You want one?
Does it hurt?
I don't know, probably not.
He's like,
Because technically I did that.
yeah, if you say it probably doesn't hurt, he's like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, that sort of deal.
Okay, and then I tell him to just use it immediately, and to get an animal of his choosing.
Okay. I'll get with Neil when he comes back, and we'll figure out what he wants. Because I kind of assumed that Neil would have done that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if Barry still has his from last time. So that's what I was
no,
asking.
the familiars disappeared. The items did not.
Okay. And then after that, I will ask either Drenna or Neil or Barry if they want a cloak of manta ray.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Natalia had one, but she no longer has one.
Mm-hmm.
Technically
that
don't
reminds
need
me.
it.
I'll do it after the session is over, but I'll post Natalia's equipment because you guys have all of
Yeah.
Natalia's stuff that's in her backpack that she wasn't wearing.
We're just gonna say that Dredda has it.
Okay, that's fair. Just for now, yeah. Drenna's keeping tabs on it.
Let's just say that for now.
Just don't forget that she has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, everyone gets a nice long rest. Able to get done what you need to get done within the 6 hours, and you wake up morning. I assume everyone kind of eventually heads to the.
Would wake up early,
Okay.
specifically to sit in the corner and look at the entryway to where the rooms are,
Okay.
to keep an eye out for any of the people that match the description.
Okay. That's fair. Barry and Dante, you guys still have your disguise up when you wake up. I would say it probably takes you both aback if you see yourselves in the mirror like, who's that? Oh, that's me. Yeah. Apparently that disguise did not go away when you sleep or when Drenna sleeps. But yeah, you guys wake up looking the same as you did the prior day. Do you guys head down to eat?
I'm just gonna wear the cloak of manta ray for now, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
just in case.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So yeah, Neil and Drenna and Barry and Dante, the four of you guys head down to the tavern, to the main area where everyone's kind of begrudgingly eating their breakfast, which is to say, nearly spoiled eggs, grits that are not white but brownish, like white-ish, maybe. For the most part, not the greatest looking food, and the smell kind of makes you question whether or not you should eat it. No one seems to be getting sick, but yeah, it doesn't look great. Drenna orders, like you would see her put down like a a full gold piece, like, just bring me whatever is the best thing you have. I don't care what it is, just and she orders a water, which the water itself is actually clean. They get the water from the lake, which is now clean.
Okay.
You guys getting anything or eating anything?
So some water and food, honestly.
Okay.
I'm paying premium price. I want good food.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
too. How much would that be?
2 gold.
2
I don't
gold. Ooh. All right. You get something that resembles food.
Yes.
It looks okay. It smells okay. And it tastes not great, but okay.
Very good.
It's
This is good.
definitely seems to be better than what most everyone else is getting.
Like, so two
When-
on this one.
When as you're watching the room, you would once again notice that 8-foot monk, who seems to be with 3 other people, a human male, roughly 20s, maybe somewhere around there. There's the little boy seems to be with them as well. Again, roughly like 16, maybe 18, somewhere around there. And the dwarf that you saw earlier with the deep red hair and stuff, they all seem to be together. You would see them all get their food order. They put down a lot of money for the breakfast. Between the 4 of them, you'd see them put down close to 5 gold, which is a little unusual in this area. And then they'd all grab a table and sit down and eat together as you're watching. Before I switch over, anything you want to do, Wen?
Given Wen's background, would he think that they were the group, given the fact that they do match the approximate size, and he does know that people are able to disguise themselves, plus the money that they're dropping, which is out of the ordinary for the town?
I tell you what. Let me ask you this: as a player, do you think your character would know that? If it's a maybe, I'm gonna have you roll an insight check.
If it were straight intelligence, I would think that he would.
No, this would be a wisdom sort
Oh,
of deal.
wisdom?
It's critical thinking. This would be wisdom.
He would probably find the 8-foot tall monk just a little bit out of the ordinary, but he doesn't have a high enough wisdom for that to apply to the rest of the group.
Okay, that's fair. I'm still gonna have you roll for that. I just needed to know what that DC was.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun. Insight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is why I have you
See-
roll them.
That's a 9.
All right.
Uh-oh.
You are having a great night of rolling. Love it. Don't worry. I swear they won't leave the city without you.
I wonder.
You swear.
Why?
Thanks, guys.
You know what? Okay, I won't say that he's smart enough to see through their disguise, but he would probably realize, I could probably make some money on given the money they're willing to spend on the breakfast here.
That's very true. Definitely with your background, seeing them drop a large amount of coin, that might pique your curiosity about at least engaging them to, how you guys doing? This sort of deal. So as the 4 of you guys are eating, I'm gonna let Wen decide what he wants to do here. As the 4 of you guys are eating, the food is brought to you, and paying the decent amount of money that you did, the good amount of money that you did, you get decent food. The water is crystal clear, and the food itself it's edible. I'll just say it that way. That's a good way to describe it. It's not terrible, and it's definitely not the best thing you've ever had. It's run of the mill edible, which is better than everyone else's meal that you can see. And Drenner kind of brings up like, so, when should we leave? I don't know how long we should stay here, but I think it's going to be a bit of a trek to get to Karth.
I got everything I need. Do you got everything you need?
I mean, I think so.
Alright, let's split out. You right.
Let's first secure a ride, maybe, and then head out, if we can, at least.
Yeah. Neil's like, well, I know we're in a rush, but I I didn't actually get too much of a chance to look around town. I'd still like to do some shopping or and Drenna kind of like cuts him off. Neil, we have to go. You can't just stay here. But okay. Yeah. Okay. When are you headed to that table at all?
Wen is adjusting his disguise a little bit. He's gonna slick back his hair and turn it bleach white, point his ears a little bit, turn his eyes to a bright blue, and sort of flick his clothes to looking into more presentable attire.
Since this isn't a tavern, I am gonna have you roll me a real easy stealth check. Just, you're looking around, making sure people aren't watching you while you're doing it. Okay, that's fair.
But the rest of the tavern, I don't care.
I kind of imagine they're not like looking around at people too much.
So that is going to be a.
I can't see
I
shit.
feel like if I do look around, I was just probably going to, honestly.
Well, so here's the thing is with that stealth. So yeah, Barry, you're like looking around and you would see like, the crowd. And as you look back over the crowd, one of the guys that was sitting at one of the table, you didn't see him get up or anything. It just seems to have like disappeared and left, and a new guy just took his place. Looks pretty well dressed. You kind of see him like scoosh away from the table and stand up and like brush himself off and begins walking towards you all. And what would you like to say to the group as you come up? I kind of imagine Barry is like, hey, and like points over at you.
Yeah.
Win is going to pull out his lute as he walks towards the group and be like, "Good morning, everybody. How are you enjoying your food? Is it well? It should be well. I mean, it's nothing special as far as this place is concerned, but
That's what she said.
that is in fact what she said. I was with her last.
Who is she again?
There's just this.
I don't honestly remember. We didn't have time to get names.
From the little boy at the table. From the boy at the table, you just hear this. Dante. That's it. That's all you hear from him.
Just Dante.
All right, I'll see myself out.
But in all actuality, how is every?
I walk out.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, you're going to miss my performance.
I like my performances better. It's okay.
Oh, but you haven't seen mine. They're well renowned throughout the Empire.
I'll bear shit. I'll bear shit. I don't believe you.
I will bear shit. I will have you know I am straight bullshit. There is no owl in me.
I'll bear shit.
Oh, jeez. I love this already.
Seagulls passing around.
I tell you what, you say you like your performance. I say mine are well known throughout the Empire. Shall we, and he leans in closer, shall we put it to the test then?
Are we gonna fight? I can kick your ass.
No, not a fight. And he's just slowly, like, making sure his rapier is out of the way. No fight at all.
You see, you blue-balled me.
Dante, let's not. At least not tavern if possible.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's take these outside, and
Yeah,
then I
last
walk
time
outside.
you guys were here, this same shit happened too.
But this is a performance. What's a performance without a crowd? And he sort of gestures out to everybody and calls
Oh,
out,
okay.
Neil.
All right.
Neil.
performing.
You play an instrument. We are a band of musicians, performers.
Really,
Oh.
you are? Well, that's interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. Who is your best performer?
I am. Neil says once again, and And almost immediately, he also says, "Ow," looking over at the little boy.
Wen is going to gesture out to the crowd and call out, "Who would like to see a show?"
And I raise my hand and I say, I wouldn't. Unless you want me to kick your ass.
Yeah, Dante raises his hand and says that, and you get like maybe 2 other people in the tavern who are like, you sure? Everyone else is just like, they look at you and then back to eating.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is not the best town for this. These are working class people.
Told you.
All right.
Neil, done looking at Drenna, done looking at the little boy now, looks back at you. No. I won't stand for this. We are performers.
Let's go!
This is not the greatest. Probably gonna get kicked, but we're gonna do it with my pipes. You know which one? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know exactly. Yeah. So you'd see Neil pull out this flute from out of it. He's like reaching in and pulls out this long flute, brings it up to his lip, and I'm gonna actually roll for this. Come on, baby. All right, not bad.
Can I also roll?
Barry, if you're playing, go ahead and roll performance. And Win, go ahead and also roll performance here.
Something I'm good at, finally.
Yeah.
Rolls a
16.
1.
All right.
Push.
Beautiful. I love this. So it really works out. This is how I say dice never lie. Both Barry and Neil rolled a 14. Barry,
It's
Neil
not
pulls
this
out.
effect.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see how the rest of this goes, but let me give the description real quick.
Can I interject
With what? Depends on what.
with my where the fuck is it?
Oh no, I know exactly what he's gonna do too.
Oh yes.
If he's gonna do that, I'm gonna use
Yes.
luck.
Yes.
What
I'm gonna give him a +5 for Flash of Genius.
Okay, who? Which one?
Barry.
Barry. All right. Oh God.
Let's go.
Of course it's Barry. All right. That's
Oh,
fine.
boy.
That's fine.
Can I add some flavor to that and just be like precipitation, some couple of random good notes in there?
Yeah. So okay.
Oh.
So Win, is there anything else you'd like to add? Seeing Dante begin to like make little sparks of notes like fly out of his hands.
Wait. I think I'm able to bardic inspiration myself.
I think so.
Maybe.
Pretty sure you can.
I
think
I
it's a
don't play bards all that
1d6.
often.
I think it's a
I
1d6.
No, I think it's
Your level.
everybody else.
Is it everybody else?
I think so. From what I remember.
No, it's a
that-
creature other than yourself.
Crap.
Hold on, I'm checking right now. You have no idea.
Holy crap! I cannot type tonight. Bardic inspiration.
Can't use it on myself.
Where is the thing? All right, you can inspire others through the stirring words. Blah blah blah. Other than yourself within 60 feet. Okay. Actually, it says it in the Bardic Inspiration, so expertise, counter charm. You're not 10th level, so none of that matters. Expertise, counter charm. So yeah, unfortunately, you cannot inspire yourself.
I'm not able to inspire my. I can't use luck. Wait, perfect. Yes, I
Ooh.
can. I can use lucky on it.
Okay. I think you also have counter charm.
I don't think I think counter charm just affects frightened and charmed. I think.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. For this, just because I think it'll be amazing flair, I'm gonna let you use counter charm if you'd like. On top of the other thing, which will essentially give you advantage on your check here. Essentially countering Dante's prestidigitation of notes. Other notes start flying out of your instruments as well. They just like clashing midair.
All right, so I get one more performance check.
Yeah.
One more. Let's see. That's a 19.
They tied?
It's
Yes!
high.
Oh, I love these dice.
We're tied.
I love this. Okay, so the three of you begin playing. As Neil is just like, you know, that sort of deal. Barry brings out his pipes, starts playing a little ditty that goes in time with Neil here. At the same time, Dante just begins to like throw up his hands, and notes start flying up from both of their instruments, coming out and just making this visual representation. That I'll let you give the description if you'd like.
Wen is strumming away at his lute, but as he's doing it, he is using the lute to channel his prestidigitation. So you see little glyphs of notes flying off the strings and sparks and smoke, and you just hear, and he is playing away at this thing. It is borderline like ready to break from how fast he's playing.
Nice. And I'm gonna say it's actually the same, like, in tune, the same sort of song-ish. You guys are all playing in tandem with each other, like playing off of each other. And it kind of like builds and builds and builds eventually. And all of a sudden, all three of you stop at the same time. Just and look at each other. And Neil's like, well, you're pretty good. Barry,
You're not so bad yourself.
Thanks. Barry, those pipes, do you have a choice, or does it just happen?
I think it just happens.
See. Yeah, it just happens. It says, let's see, whenever a swarm of rats isn't under your control within 30 feet, while you're playing the pipes, you can make a charisma check constant.
Okay. All right. I just needed to know if it was a choice or not.
I don't think it is, honestly.
No, it doesn't sound like it. So, as you guys finish your grand crescendo up to the end, and everyone just stops at the same time, look at each other. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. All of a sudden, there's a scream from one of the women in the bar as a swarm of rats begins traipsing up and through. You can see people like getting up, like throwing up their tables and chairs as they're getting out of the way of these rats, coming straight for Barry.
Oh boy.
Oof.
And it's a fairly large swarm of rats, Barry. It's like 100 rats coming towards you.
What the fuck?
Oh boy, I'm gonna just check to see, do they come towards? I'll continue to play my pipes just because I know what it does and say heal.
Okay. So as that's happening, Wen, what are you doing as you hear people screaming behind you, getting up from their chair? Not in a pleasant way that you're used to, but like, I need to get the hell out of here scream.
So this is gonna sound bad, but does Wen notice the rats?
I would
Because
say
he doesn't have the best perception.
I would say even at a flat 10 perception, you notice the rats. It's hard not to notice a swarm of 100 rats headed towards you.
This is true.
Yeah. And to be honest, since you're coming at the table, they kind of do look like they're headed towards you, even though they're headed towards Barry.
A la madre.
Wen is going to jump up onto the table and be like, "Wow, that's certainly one way to draw." That was a bad joke.
Are you scared of rats, Win?
No. He just doesn't want to get bit. It's a swarm of rats coming at him. Yeah, no, he's getting on the table.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Barry doesn't seem to be getting on a table. In fact, he's sitting there standing. Barry, are you still playing the pipes at this point to get him to do what you want?
I'm gonna say heal and then Theo continue playing.
Okay. Yeah, Barry continues playing and like looks at Neil and like nudges him, and Neil starts playing as well again. And Barry, what are you telling the rats to do? We're make it easy here. We're not gonna use a
You know
charge or
what?
whatever.
I'm just gonna say flee.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, the rats like headed towards you all of a sudden, just as they're playing, just like stop, like look really confused for a moment, and then like whoop, and like run back out at rats. It's made quite a commotion. When you would notice that the little boy has disappeared from this group right now. You no longer see the little boy. The boy. I shouldn't say little boy. He's not little. But he has dipped out in all of this goings on. So it's just you, Dante, and Neil standing at this table. I kind of assume looking at each other a little awkwardly at this point.
Nah, I'm just be like, okay.
Are you the Pied Piper or something?
Barry.
I
Very.
don't know. Am I?
Well, I mean, I've seen many a crowd in my day. I've never seen somebody call a swarm of rats, except for this lovely lady I once met.
Hmm.
She was a bit weird, though.
I'll bear shit.
I've already told you, there's no owl in me. It is 100% bullshit.
I'll bear shit.
My name is Wendell. People call me Wendell.
Nice to meet you, Wen. This is
Just say hi.
It's like, I'm just gonna check yourself, Slim.
okay.
Wen's just looking expectantly at the other two, just waiting.
Yeah. Dante just looks at you and be like, "Hi."
I'm just gonna say Aaron Grifford.
Anne Grifford. Nice.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Anne Griffith. Dante's the one, not Dante. Barry's the one that looks like a tall
Yeah.
monk, right?
Yep.
It's like, you are much bigger than any monk I've ever met. What are you?
Let's just say I've been doing a lot of training.
But I mean, what type of diet are you on to get to that start? I mean, really. I mean, I've tried to put on a couple inches here and there, but I've never seen somebody that tall.
He fights owl bears.
He fights owl bear.
Dante.
He just
He's
reaches,
telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
Wen reaches into his pocket, pulls out a small notebook. Reminder: fight owl bears when I get home, and then just puts it back in his pocket.
Nice.
So, what are you in town for? I'm kind of curious. I've heard of many many but I've never quite heard of you lot.
We need a name.
Well, I mean, if you want to get recognized, yes.
I don't want to get recognized. And then I walk out.
Tina doesn't want to be recognized.
All
right. All right.
I'm
So
a merchant.
just for clarity, Dante is walking away from the table.
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to get recognized. Dante walks away from the table. Neil is like looking at him, really confused for a second, and then he's like, and starts walking after Dante. So it's just you and Barry at this point.
Do I notice that what's her face is gone?
Yeah, you would notice that.
Okay. I'll tell Neil. We need to go look for this little. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll find her eventually. Him. It. They, them.
And then there were two.
And then there were two. So, Barry?
Yeah, I'm
Do you
just a
guys-
merchant.
do you guys
Trying
have
to
a-
head my way to cards.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you're a merchant. What do you
Yeah.
sell? I'm a bit of a merchant myself, you know.
You see, right now I had I had shipments coming to go to Carther a bit, but it seems like there has been something going on, and I have to go check on it.
Really now? And what has been going on with those shipments then? And you see Wen just looking unusually serious.
Yeah, let's do this. We'll do it. I'm gonna let you guys decide how you want to do it. If you want to do it as a, do you think your character understands, or if you want to do it as a contention roll. But
Then general.
yeah, let's do. I agree. Let's do contention roll.
Yeah, 'cause
Barry,
I-
go ahead and roll me deception, and
Oh.
Win, roll contention insight.
Oh, this is gonna be easy because I have a flat roll. 17. Never mind.
Let's go. Let's fucking
you haven't
go.
you haven't met Barry yet. I'm expecting this to be a nat 20.
Nope, I got
Oh,
13.
shit.
Oh, 13? Oh man, you're rolling
Sorry.
low tonight.
I know. I'm sad though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's hard to tell how much of what he's saying is truthful. When it seems like some of what he said is true, but he's definitely holding some stuff back. It's possible he may not be a merchant, or it's possible the reason that he's headed to Karth is different than what he said, but you don't know. He's definitely lying about something, but you can't ascertain like what part of that statement was a lie.
Ooh, I have something, but I don't know if I want to use it for this.
Oh, no.
It's been about a minute, right?
It's D&D YOLO, right?
It's been about a minute, right?
Yeah.
So could I use words of terror on him?
Oh my god.
Oh God.
I'm scared already.
Ooh. Don't worry. It'll be fine, Barry. It's nothing that's gonna hurt you.
He just needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Is that a spell or a?
It is a class feature.
Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
was wondering. Okay.
I'm the one bard that loves to whisper in your ear.
Yes.
That's the one that I chose for the one shot. Hilarious.
Let me roll my wisdom. Here we go.
Do it.
9. I failed.
Oh geez.
Nice.
Oof.
He is frightened of me.
Oh
Oh
man.
boy. I don't know if I would tell you anything. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm scared of you, I probably won't tell you.
Okay, so we'll do this because I like
see.
giving the opportunity for the players. So you can either decide or you can roll a 1d3 whether you are deathly afraid of him, like frozen in fear, or you want to attack him.
Oh no.
Roll.
It's that fight or flight response.
Oh,
I don't
oh
like
wait. I think it's exclamation mark R.
Please don't roll a
1d3.
3.
Do it.
S-
We'll come in and
1,
help you jump him.
D3. I think it's this.
Okay,
What?
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're deathly afraid of him. Yeah, so you feel like you need to get away from him as fast as possible because he is terrifying to you.
Well, my friends need me, so I go.
Sorry,
No,
you cut out. I
friend.
missed that. What'd you say, Barry?
I gotta go. I need my friends probably need me.
Yeah. Barry's eyes go wide. You know that it took effect. Barry's just sitting here like, I gotta go. My friends need me.
I'm debating what to do. Debating what to do. I'm gonna let him leave, but as soon as he is out of the doorway, I'm gonna immediately shift into another just nondescript form.
Okay.
Before leaving out like through a side entrance or something,
Okay. That's fair.
entailing him.
Yeah. By this point, the bar is pretty barren. There's a few stragglers left that are just like, I don't care about rats, whatever. but everyone else was like, "Fuck these rats," and like booked it. So, it's fairly easy not to be noticed. You don't have to roll anything for that. You can change your nondescript stealth as Barry is headed towards the exit. I'm assuming after Dante and Neil. Dante, are you headed out, or are you just kind of like looking around for Trina?
Nah, I'm just gonna stand like beside the door and be like, "Hey, where's Trina?"
Oh, I mean, you don't see Drena. You'll have to look around to find her. You're not going to see her standing by the door.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, "Hey, where do you think she went?"
Neil would look at you and just be like, I probably back to her room. We were kind of a bit conspicuous."
Bro. Okay, let's go back.
Okay. Yeah, Barry comes charging towards the two of you like as fast as he can. He looks terrified.
Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Hey, you also right, but we gotta go get Drena.
I'll go somewhere else. I'll meet you. I'm gonna
You
go
guys,
to the market if you need me.
I'm not.
Was that guy flirting with you?
Yeah, you guys don't have to roll for this. Barry keeps like looking back, like, is he getting closer? I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
He's always been a shady fellow. Let's go look for this woman.
Okay. The two of you will eventually find Drena in Drena's room. Who are you following? Because you have an opportunity to follow Barry, who's like running from you, or Dante and Neil, who are calmly walking around looking.
Wen is gonna follow Barry, with the logic being that because Barry is terrified of him right now, he's going to stand out incredibly.
That's very fair. It's very fair. Okay. All right, then let's do this. I'm pretty sure I gotta take a break anyway, so we're gonna do a food break. We'll come back in like 15-20 minutes ish. I get the baby down. I gotta help my neighbor actually, and then we'll be right back. And I think we're gonna coalesce here tonight. We're getting there. We're getting close. I can feel it. All right.
Really terrifying assassin.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food.
Okay. You laughing right?
Oh, your face.
Are you right? Let's be honest here. Barry would probably definitely done know that
I
after
don't know.
being terrified.
I don't know. I was just like, nah, this guy's always being weird. It's okay.
You're right. Referred. Let's see. Kind of thing. What? Who?
What?
It's
Wait, you
just
have a
like,
bow, right? I forgot. I didn't remember. I just got you another one.
yeah, that's fine. I have I had a kind of a better longbow. The one, it's like melee as well, but it's
What?
fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's called the razor bow, I think.
Cool.
It's a right now, I think it's just like +5 if I use it right.
Hmm.
No, actually it's a +6, but I forgot it doesn't add the +1.
Hmm.
So it's technically a +6, but if I get proficient, I think it'll be like a +10 maybe.
Hmm. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I'll be able to do stuff with it if I ever get proficient.
Hmm.
I'll actually hit stuff and do a lot of damage, maybe.
Headshots only.
Headshots only, right? I could do like steady aim and then shoot people, you know?
And just let.
Steady. Oh, you see, I wish we can summon probably a horse, but that's summon steed, I think, probably.
True.
Which I don't know if you can or cannot do, but you wouldn't know that. And I technically wouldn't know that.
Hmm.
God. I'm just looking at all the stuff that I have. It's like, in order to get this necklace that or use this necklace
Hold
that I
on,
have,
real quick.
okay. Weird.
So my waifu just found a pillow of a fucking of Kaiba at 5 below. She's gonna send me a picture right now. I'll send it to you.
And you're telling me to buy it right now.
No, I told her not to.
You be jealous now.
I just don't want to have a random ass Kaiba there.
Here, there, anywhere.
Yeah, no thanks. It's funny looking.
I was just staring back at you.
Yeah, I don't want him to be staring back at me. I'm just like, no, thank you, dude.
So just one night you just look at that and you just see I was staring back at you.
Yeah.
Like, be good, follow me.
Basically, I don't want that.
But he plays dragons, man.
Like, man, I don't want them.
What do you want? Do you want the pajamas?
Fuck yeah.
So you can get a chest.
That'd be
Buy
better.
yourself. Cause yeah, Lucy plays pajamas, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what a chest! What's a chest?
Yeet.
Oh my god! I don't know how this will end, man.
What?
I I feel like we might leave one, honestly, but you know,
We might end up killing this poor man.
I know, and it's not because we want to, it's because of just like everything.
Yeah, it's just because he's being shady around us.
I know it's shady, but like, yeah,
Like, god damn, shady.
I'm just like, I'm thinking realistically, like, I was trying to like at least talk to him about stuff, and I'm being here just like, yeah, I don't know if Barry's gonna like this guy now.
Yeah. Every opportunity I get, I'm probably just gonna make him laugh. I wanted
It's
to
like,
do it, but I was like, nah, let's just play out.
it's like I'm honest with you. If I just want to, I just have like normal talk, maybe you know, somehow get this going. But no, I am feared to death, and it's like, ah, yes, I will definitely run away. That is my job now. Have a nice day.
Yes.
It's like, for character wise, probably it's the right move. It's just for my character, it seems like right that I just want to leave. Honestly, after that,
Yep.
just like the spell casts me to get fear, so it's like, do I want to say? Because like most of the time, when Barry's like near a tough opponent, he tries to run away most of the time
That's true. True.
and shoot from afar. So it's like, if I fear
It's
this man,
just
I
it's just
definitely
normal.
don't.
It's just
Yeah,
normal and Barry behavior. It's okay.
yeah, very scared he can't till he shoots from afar.
Yeah, it's okay. Nothing wrong here.
I remember one time I tried to use rapier. I think it ended badly. So I went back to the vote.
Just fuck
It's,
that. Yeet.
I mean, I have a +1 rapier, but it's like I don't
Yeah.
use it. I don't. I don't use it all that often, honestly.
Honestly, completely out of character. I would absolutely love to get that rapier.
You want the rapier?
I use a
I'll think
rapier, so yeah.
I'll think about it. If you somehow get into my good graces, because I don't know if Barry would just give it to you at this point. Let's be honest here. You just feared him, and then if you do somehow manage to get into the group, you did fear him. So I don't know
This
how
is
much he'll
true.
respect you. I don't know how well he would give you his stuff. I mean, technically, I don't need it because technically I have a bow that's also a melee weapon now.
I mean, he was doing his job.
Fair enough. It's just I
It's just
don't
that
know
Barry's a
how.
big scaredy cat.
Yeah, my job is to run away and shoot from distance, So
Yeah, that's what he is.
so
So
it's
you ever
like
played Monster Hunter? That's him. He's just there with a bow.
hi, I'm in the background.
I'll be honest, I've never played Monster Hunter.
Fuck. Well, he's in the back doing a Dragon Piercer every game. Every shot he takes.
Just loading a big shot, shooting it. There you go.
Waiting another 10 seconds and then continued the whole
Yeah,
game.
just repeating that. Oh,
I think that might be
um,
one of the few times I'll actually find a way to use any of like the any of the College of Wisdom word shit.
fair enough. I just don't know how 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 you gonna get in now. Cause you scared off me.
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to get information out of you, but you ran away.
I mean, let's be honest here. Most of the time, he's like, if I'm really afraid, I probably would run away because very fragile. I
This
would
is
like to say.
true.
So it's like I don't know if I want to stay in the room with something I'm feared.
Mhm.
What really would have been interesting is a fight.
Oh yeah,
I
I
think
would.
you would have been on the floor.
I think you would have won if
I don't
unless.
know.
Well, actually, if I don't know if it would count. Like I don't know. Like if it would give you a surprise attack, you
Yeah.
might take a lot of damage.
Well, the thing is, you're frightened of me, and that does have actual consequences in a fight.
Hmm.
So it's really up to you. So I don't know. Because I might just have a straight roll if you give me disadvantage.
Hold
If
on, I'm
it's a
pulling it up right now because
surprise.
I honestly don't remember.
Because if it's a
Yeah, you have
surprise, I don't.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within your sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to me.
Yep. I don't know. You know what's funny? I can still like if you're technically 10 feet, I can still melee hit you actually. I just realized that. That's funny. I keep forgetting that
Oh, don't
bugbears
worry.
have reach.
It would be over in one turn. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I would have died, honestly.
Oh God.
What the
Fair
fuck?
enough.
Just give the kid a melatonin gummy. She'll be all right. Oh, gotcha. Drug the child.
See.
But no, I can genuinely say it would probably be over in one turn if we were to fight.
Probably you killing me, honest.
Oh no. He would outright just put you to sleep.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think it's 5d8 plus 1 for every spell level, right?
Rolls all
Or
one somehow.
no. 2d8 per spell level.
Oof, just what rolls all one somehow.
So even casting it at first level d8s.
Just that.
5d8, 7d8, 9d8. So yeah, 11d8. I don't think you would still be awake.
Probably not. Let's be honest here. Unless you roll on ones, probably. Which I highly doubt, but you know, it could happen.
It could. It could. Oh. I've honestly forgotten to read through all my spells.
True.
Barry will die today, and he's being stalked now.
You can't hide. You can't find him.
That's why you're wrong. I can technically I have a passive of 19 perception, so who knows? Maybe.
It's not that. I look like a totally different person now. I genuinely don't know if you would find me.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. But I will notice you probably following me probably. Just
True.
the same person.
True.
I'll probably think that's weird. The same person following me.
Nah, actually, no, I don't think you would. Well, it would depend on if Gabe asks for a stealth or deception check.
It'll depend on that.
That
I
would
won't
be what
think,
it comes down to.
if anything, I feel like I wouldn't fear you, but I would be like, what the fuck is that? Boy, like,
Wait, if it's a
and,
magical fear, would you still be scared of me even if you didn't know it was me?
yeah, that's actually no, that's something we should figure out
You should
because
probably
I don't know.
ask.
because if
I don't
that
think it would
does
count. I don't think
It's
it
like-
would count because he's a different person.
If I clue him in that it's me, though, he'd still be scared.
Yeah.
That's this is weird. Because technically it would be on you, but then you switch your appearance, but I don't know if that matters with that.
The
Very
joy of being a changeling.
Yes.
And the absolute bullshit that follows.
As I probably will probably get into trouble, maybe we will see.
We'll see.
Because we don't know what's going on over here.
He just knows there's a group he's looking for, and y'all are acting real suspicious.
Oh no, my character's always just suspicious as fuck.
To be honest, if you just met him by himself, that's just a natural thing, honestly.
Yeah. It's just bad all the time.
Oh. These spells look like it were hurt.
Just go.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know who would come out in a fight between Barry and Wen.
It's a full-on fight. You probably win if you put me to sleep and just do a lot of damage afterwards.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
That-
3d6. Hold on. 1d8 plus 3d6 plus 4d6 plus how much is that? Where is it? Yeah, that's gonna hurt because that's another. Damn, that's another 5d8 on top of that. Yeah, you're dead in just one hit.
Yeah, that's the issue with my glass skin.
I thought I made a glass cannon.
No,
What
no,
the
no.
fuck?
You
Nah,
can
dude.
never be Mike's glass cannon.
Look, I sent you a message of the
Oh, I saw it.
hello.
Oh my god. You definitely would get some fear out of it just for one night. Just wake up, you see that.
Like, see that little fucker in the background? Hell no.
All right, let's see. That's a bonus action that doesn't require any action. I'm trying to see if I could do turn.
I'm just saying. Is the issue with me is I have to have the advantage, which is you don't see me. I get the first turn. I
Yeah, no,
surprise you.
I could legitimately do all that in one. Fuck.
I can't. I just need a lot of setup. Is the issue for me?
Well, you made a glass cannon specifically that's gonna f the team, so I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Yeah. I just die very easily.
Oh wait, you can bonus action dash as a rogue,
Right.
so
What?
you'd probably be able to like outrun me or something.
You're right. I could technically do that and just shoot you.
So yeah, you'd probably be able to like outrun me or something, unless
I
I
can
manage
just.
to put you to sleep before you run away.
Yeah. I forget I have 5d6. And if I have if I do go first and surprise you, I get an extra 2d6 with surprise attack.
What is this character? Hold on, I'm just gonna roll really quick just to see what the damage would be.
You'd probably kill me. I'm not gonna lie.
4d6 plus 3d6 plus Divine Smite 2d8 for level 1, assuming level 4. Would that be 5 or 68? 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an additional 5d8 plus the d8 from the initial hit. Yeah, that's 50 points of damage.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if you live through.
Let me see. Cause let's see. If I don't think I'll surprise you, so I'm just gonna do a bonus action steady him, so I can do the sneak attack. So let me just go to every so I can look at this. Roll
Yeah, I have a feeling
one.
once I get higher level spell slots,
Yeah.
this character is gonna be absolutely disgusting.
D6.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to watch YouTube.
Yep, nope, not a lot of damage. Wait, is it just one? I forget this bow. It's different. Ah, never mind. I have used the wrong one already. I forgot the melee's a 1d something. The range attack is a 2d something. 2d6. There you go. That's it. That's 1 point more than what I rolled with the d8. I only did 29.
And that's a little over half my health.
I just want to see if I got roll 1d, 2d6. If I get the surprise attack somehow, it's 7. $39. 46. I forget. Was there There's something else that I thought of, but I don't think it's here. Where is it? Here. You have advantage on any creature that hasn't taken turn in combat yet. Oh wait.
So you would have to,
If I go first, I technically have advantage already.
yeah, but you're frightened, so you have flat roll because you would be at disadvantage.
I don't think, even if I do bonus action to do the other thing, it'll make it advantage, because I could do bonus action steady aim, but I don't think that changes it with Gabe's ruling, I think. I'm not too sure. I don't think so, but uh oh wait, no. Never mind, I lied to you. If I go first, right? And if I actually hit you and it oh wait, no, that's only if it's a surprise though, which I don't do. But if it was, it would have been a critical hit. Sadly, I don't think it works in these circumstances. That is sad.
Sadness.
I am just here to kill bosses. I am not to kill teammates. Hopefully.
Same. I'm the glass cannon who's neither glass nor a cannon.
All I know is that if I get hit here, if I do somehow die here, all this time that I wasted in this infiltration expertise was meaningless. Because this is my 6th day of
I don't
doing
think
the
it'd be
7th day.
meaningless.
If I die, who can use that? No one.
I'll just kill you, take your stuff. We'll be alright.
Yes. I'm not talking
I
about
could
this.
use that +1 rapier.
You know, it's fine. I guess I can't stop you even if I wanted to. I would be dead if that's true.
It would just be one of those like, oh no, he's dead. Alright. That sucks.
I should use these special arrows that gauge.
Look, man, I have nothing but standard starting equipment and my rare item. That's it. That's all I have.
You know what? I guess I would technically give you the rapier, maybe.
Maybe once we
But
get to know each other.
yeah, know each other, and you somehow redeem me. Because I was, let's see, I
Man,
don't know
I
if I
was doing my job.
yeah, you did your job and you scared the person with the +1 rapier. I don't know if he wants to give you that out of
I
spite, you
was
know?
I was
I
doing my job.
I
I'll
feel like
punch
Barry
you.
would I feel like Barry would do it though out of spite, I think.
I'll punch you both.
You really
I can punch you both.
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
know if I would win against everybody.
I will stab you with this dagger that will do nothing to you. How about that, Dante?
Oh,
I-
you're right.
I legitimately just want to know how in the fuck did Dante, the artificer, end up with 90 hit points
Yeah.
and a 20 AC?
Yeah, 21. 21. Refresh the page.
Oh no.
I want to see this now.
Oh god. How the fuck did you end up with
I rolled a 20 for my stats. And I have...
Constitution. How's your constitution to 90 though?
What do you
like you
call
have
it?
you don't have a constitution modifier.
Oh
so
wait, no. Yeah, I mean like you have hit point 90.
I rolled my HP.
I know you must have rolled pretty high then.
I guess I did.
I don't know.
Right, let me see.
Like,
Do you have tough? Or I forget.
No.
because like the guy with the Neil has +2 to Constitution. They only 74, and I'm pretty sure the sorcerer has a bigger hit die.
I have a D8, I think.
Yeah,
I have
think
1d6 and 7. No, yeah. 8d8 and then 1d6. I'm also a wizard.
Hold on, because now I'm like, how high did you have to fucking roll?
Actually, it's a D6 actually. Apparently, Sorcery's a
8
D6.
times.
Artificer.
Oh, I
Let's
got a
see.
shield on top of my armor, so...
Yeah, fair enough. That I understand. It's just your HP. It's what
Well,
I'm
even
questioning.
if you rolled max, you should only 70.
I should only have 70?
Yeah, because the
Did I do
artificer is a
something
D8.
wrong?
The artificer is a D8. And so even if you rolled maximum all your rolls, you could get a maximum of 64. And then the wizard is a D6. So if you get a maximum of 6, you should only like the maximum you should be able to have, unless there's like a magic item or something that you have that I don't.
I just realized you're 8 and not 9. What? Is
No,
that
I am 9.
intentional? Oh, for me it
Yeah.
shows you
It's
8.
it's one
Oh
wizard,
yeah. Oh, I'm
8
blind.
artificer. It's okay.
I'm blind.
So yeah, like if you had a constitution modifier, maybe, I don't know.
I'm not sure. Because I rolled the rest of my HP.
That's 8
And
times 8.
yeah,
That's
because
64.
my max HP modifier, because I rolled, right? That's where you're supposed to add it.
It should be like 90 for me, or
That should
70.
be your override max HP, not your max HP modifier.
So I have to put what I rolled into override.
Yeah, if you put it into your max HP, that's what sets your HP. If you do max modifier, then that adds it onto what your HP is.
Oh. I'm very confused then.
Well, basically, your HP modifier is like whatever you have, you're adding that number to it, versus maximum HP is that's the amount you have. So I think you just got the two mixed up.
Yeah.
Because the
What do you have?
the D&D Beyond gave me 47, right?
Right.
And then I rolled for the I think what Gabe said to add it to our HP, and I've rolled a 43. Am I being dumb?
No, I don't know. I'm so confused.
We'll ask Gabe right now. Oh, look, he's here. He can fix the issue.
Speak.
Oh, okay. We don't have to explain shit.
Okay.
How?
D8. D8 is the same as the fighter.
Oh. Yeah.
I had just terrified Barry, and he ran outside.
Oh,
Okay,
true.
so then I should have like 47 HP.
Yeah. You sound British when you say HP.
HP.
It's fine. I'm not judgmental. I'm just saying what you sound like. All right. So yes, Dante and Neil are gonna go back eventually, talking to Dredhema in the room. Meanwhile,
To the marketplace
to
first.
the marketplace to blend in, right?
Hopefully, probably not, but hopefully,
Yeah.
that's what Barry wants.
Yeah. Okay. So you head to the marketplace. When are you being subtle about following him, or are you just like, what's the?
Looks like a completely different person, so what he's trying to do is follow him while looking like he's just completely nondescript and
Okay.
like left out through a different entrance.
Cool. How long does that fear last?
It lasts for an hour.
Is there any others? I'm assuming there's other saves.
I don't know.
I think most, but that'd be pretty OP if it's just flat.
No,
out
it's
without any other
straight
saves.
out for an hour, or until their allies are dead. Class,
Not. I didn't mean feat. I meant
class feature. It's Words of Terror. It's like the third.
I don't know this. It feels. Wow.
I'm
that's
assuming it's
crazy.
meant for like more situations, not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I was just curious if he got to roll for this, but no. For the next hour, Barry, in the marketplace, you're just kind of like, is he following me? Like paranoidally looking around to see if Wynn is following. Where that old man is, Barry, over there where you met him the first time, as Barry. You would hear as you're like turning the corner, sir, you look startled. What's ailing you, my friend?
I don't know. I just saw this guy. He gives me the creeps.
If he gives you the creeps, and he kind of like looks around, gives you a big smile, just give him the old one eye wink. Like this, like just
What?
crazy grin on his face. Just give him the old one eye wink.
I don't think that'll do anything.
Well, if that doesn't work, you can always stick a dagger in his gut.
No. Then people would make a big commotion.
You sure you're all right? You're still like Barry's just like. Look.
What's the finish? I don't understand will fit.
Yeah, he.
I think I'm good. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye.
But
Like trying to like. He's kind of like circling the market, looking for you apparently. Barry, do you do anything else or go anywhere after that's done?
I guess I go back.
Okay. So like after the wide leaves your
To see what
eyes.
takes him. Yeah, to see what's going on with everyone else.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you eventually head back towards the inn. Win, I'm assuming you continue to follow him.
Oh, he is definitely keeping up with him.
Okay, yeah. So at this point, now that Barry, you've regained your senses. Go ahead and roll me a blanket perception check. And when if you can in secret, just roll to me your deception. You should
Go-
be able to right click on your character sheet.
Yeah, quick roll to DM.
Yeah.
Insight or
Deception. Or sorry, stealth. Sorry, not deception. Jesus.
stealth. Could I use deception? Because I look like a completely different person.
Oh, that's true. Actually, you don't need to roll for this. Barry still needs to roll that insight or perception to see if.
Well, he got a 27.
Holy
I'm pretty sure I have to
so-
roll against that.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, I would see you, but I won't know who you are
Yeah.
technically.
I'm gonna give you roll with advantage +5.
Advantage +5?
Yeah. You should succeed on this.
Oh, God. Okay. This will be.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's a 21. Could I use luck if you roll one?
I don't think you need to. This is more. I needed to know how close this
Oh,
was.
gotcha.
Yeah, this is very finally getting your senses, your fear calming down, the interior prickles.
Oh, wait.
lingering.
Sorry. Is he still scared of me?
He was before the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, after the roll is like when he regains his senses enough to be like, all right, he still might be around.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, yeah. So Barry, after that prickly feeling leaves you, like someone's watching you, the hairs on the back of your neck are no longer standing up. You just kind of like, okay, that was weird. And you head back towards the inn. Do you walk straight to the room, or do you like look around or anything?
I guess I would technically look around to see that gig.
Okay, no, that's fair. You look around and you don't notice too much of anything. It looks like one of the legs of one of the tables is yet again broken. You can hear Gilliam just, God damn it, I can't believe they.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You'd also notice little scuff marks around where Dante crawled up the chimney. You just rolled ridiculously high. Yeah, I mean, that's really all you see. Another fellow, kind of nondescript, walks in after you, but you don't really pay him much mind. You notice him for sure, but like he's just another face in the crowd, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think you head to the room.
Yeah.
Okay. When he continues back towards the rooms, you followed him back towards the rooms.
Yeah, when would well, Wen has been up to the rooms, right?
If you have a room here, which you
Because he had
have
one
to,
last night.
Yeah.
Would he have noticed like any extra exits or something up there?
No, this is a really podunk inn / tavern. One entrance, one exit. Like maybe 8 windows to the entire like 24 room building.
Okay. Wen would probably head to like the entryway of where the rooms are
Okay.
and then just hang out there.
Okay.
Keeping an ear out specifically to hear if they're gonna like sneak out through.
Okay, that's fair. So, you make your way towards like the hallway. Excuse me. You get to the hallway to where the rooms are to try to, figure out where they're going. And Barry, you make your way down the hall and into the room and close the door. When I would say that you probably see which room he goes into, just kind of from where their rooms are, kind of close to the front. But after that point, you lose sight of him. And unless you tell me otherwise, and feel free to interject at any time or ask questions, I'm going to flop over to them. Who, Barry, you enter the room where Dante and Djedhema and Neil are kind of having a bit of a conversation. Dante, since you're back, when you guys found her, she would have given you I see you guys are keeping a low profile. Glad to see that we are not drawing notice to ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know if he's frozen or it's me.
I don't know.
Oh wait, you're back.
Okay, that's weird. Was I frozen for everyone?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
That's freaking
Yeah.
weird. So I'm still tracking my ping. 10 millisecond to Google that entire time.
Fuck.
So I don't know where this lag is coming from, but it's driving me absolutely bonkers.
Do you think it's from your?
I don't think it's network. I think it's something else on my box.
Well, I'm thinking like where your Ethernet cable is plugged into.
No, well that's the thing is it's not the internet. That's why I'm tracking Google because I can still talk to Google the whole time when I'm hung. So I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. I work in IT. I should be able to figure it out. All right. So yeah. So you get back there. You see him walk into the room, and Neil, Dante, and Barry. Zelina's already or Drenna's already giving you a piece of her mind about you guys drawing attention to yourselves. As Barry, you walk in on that conversation. When you'd hear just a moment of that conversation, like, I can't believe, and then the door closes. Yeah. And then, so Barry, you walk in on Drenna basically saying, I can't believe you guys would draw attention to yourselves. Aren't we trying to stay under the radar? And Neil, back and forth. I'm not going to do two NPCs for now, but Neil essentially is like, I'm sorry. didn't think about it. Dante, anything you want to say? As Barry's walking in?
Hey, where have you been?
I don't know why, but I had the fish. I had fear and I had to walk away from that one guy that we were talking to.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I had to I just felt like being followed. I was being followed. I had to get away.
Mm-hmm.
Drenna walks up to you and kind of like stares at you real quick. You didn't eat anything weird, right? No one gave you any stones. She like starts patting you, like trying to turn your body. Like no one gave you anything, right, while you were out under whatever influence that was.
I don't know. Last I remember was I was talking to him, and then I just had this huge fear. So I left.
You mean the guy that you guys were playing
Yeah,
all the songs with?
yeah.
Well, looking back at Neil and Dante, that just kind of confirms it. Way too much on the radar. Can we dial it back just a little bit? Which
Okay, I will put away the pipes.
are you still holding the pipes?
No, I
Uh,
I probably
it's
probably
fine.
have in the bag right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, well, we need to be extra careful now. We should probably leave the city as soon as possible. Do you all know how to get to Karth from here?
I mean, we have a map.
Barry, sorry, Barry, you got a little muffled there for a second.
Okay, sorry. Well, we have a map, so let's see if this can't help.
Okay. Oh, yes, map. Good. And pulls up the map of the world map. All right. You guys are in Tahira, obviously. And so she's asking you if you guys know a route. to get to Karth?
I do not know a route, honestly.
Ah, looks at Dante and Neil.
We
Either of
could
you?
try to go to Dragon Tooth, the bridge maybe, and then go down. But I don't know, because like I don't know any roads that are from Tahira to at least the Karth, you know?
Yeah, yeah. What about you two? Do you either of you know a safe path to Karth? Like looking a little defeated at this point, at Dante and Neil, which Neil obviously doesn't know. What about you, Dante? Do you know any path? Did we lose Dante? Oh, he's muted. He must have stepped away. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. As the DM, I know that Dante does not know a way, so I will just say Dante doesn't either.
Yeah, this is a real issue.
Yeah, yeah. You guys were brought over there blindfolded. So at that point, she just kind of like another one of her typical. Okay, well, I guess we will just follow the coast because water. We're in the desert,
Mhm.
so we should follow the coast around, and I guess eventually just cut up and through. We should definitely take a main road to get to Karth and not cut through the forest.
Yeah.
And then we can come travel down the main road into Karth. Does that sound good?
You know, in retrospect, we probably should have asked some of the merchants.
Yeah, hindsight, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's her plan. Are you guys on board for that? Or Barry?
Yeah, I think that's the only plan we have.
Okay. Sounds good. At least for now. You know how things
Yeah.
changing. How things change. Okay. Well, then if that's the case, you know, it's close to
We're off to see the wizard.
yeah, basically. After the morning's shenanigans, it's probably close to like 10 by now, 10 a.m. Um, you guys, do you guys head out of the room, Barry and Dante, with Drenna and them? Are you guys ready to leave the city, I guess?
Did Neil go for his shopping?
Neil would have, yeah, well, we can retcon what Neil gets if he's going to go
Okay.
shopping. But yeah, Neil would have done shopping too at some point.
Okay.
Let's-
Um, are we just leaving now? No?
I
I
guess.
think
Okay,
so.
let's run.
Let's get away from the weird guy.
Yeah, right. Right.
Let's run
That's,
right now.
that's,
Let's
kind,
start
that's
running.
probably Barry right now, probably.
Yeah.
Let's start running now.
Mm, I don't know about that one.
Hold on 1 second before we start running. And Drina touches you one more time, Barry, and you're still 8 feet tall, but you're not a human anymore. You're a high elf now. Long golden hair, pointy ears, and a really nice looking robe slash gown, and does the same thing to you, Dante. And you look like a forest gnome now. Not a deep gnome, but a forest gnome.
But wouldn't this? He's just tall. Can you make him shorter?
No, I can't. That's part of the deal. It's you keep your
And
same
that's gonna be
size.
the
I
downfall.
can't change that.
I don't know. You're gonna have to lose some of your legs, man.
I'm not going to cut off my own legs, okay?
I mean, you could sit down and we could wheel you in the wheelbarrow.
Oh my god.
That's not a bad idea. He is pretty conspicuous.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to go get a barrel, Actually,
She.
if you want to
she-
go get a barrel, there's a guy that you can ask for a barrel.
No, like a wheelbarrow or whatever the hell you call
No,
those.
that's right. A wheelbarrow. Drenna just kind of, for the first time since you guys have been around Drenna, she openly laughs at that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We don't need to put you in a barrel. It's it's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, while I was running the old menace, to tell me to hide in a barrel that I actually pretty sure wouldn't fit.
Wait, what old man?
It was like near the markets.
A patch over one eye, telling crazy
Yeah.
stories.
I think that was last time I saw him. Yeah, he was doing that for today.
Huh. Maybe we should stop by and talk to him then.
I just don't know.
Barry, roll me an
Anymore.
insight check. Dante too. I'll roll from Neil.
Okay.
Time to-
Insight, you said?
Watch
Insight,
this.
yep.
This will be the net 20.
Yeah, watch this be the nat
That is
20.
27.
Oh my god.
This is 27, you know?
Yeah. This is
The
what I'm talking
fucking
about. Min
insight
maxers.
checks.
Min maxers.
I'm waiting for my thingy to load.
You're fine.
One sec.
Neil
Look,
rolled
man.
Insight.
Insight.
Where's my insight?
No, don't worry. I probably don't know anything.
Neil rolled
Insight.
an 18 plus.
I can't
2.
read.
Neil rolled,
There it is.
Neil rolled a dirty 20.
There we go. 22.
There we go. Yeah, crazy enough. It's just Barry because Barry is ridiculous. Barry seems like it seems like she knows something that she's not saying, but she's playing it pretty close to her sleeve.
I'll, I'll say, you know something, don't you?
I always know things. A woman of my wisdom. She doesn't say age. She says wisdom. A woman of my wisdom has many knowledgeable traits.
Okay. Yeah,
And
let's
she
go.
just smiles
then.
at you. She's not saying nothing further.
If this is how we're going, I guess I have to trust you.
Oh no?
All
I
right.
didn't get anything from that?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gotta remember, she is not someone to be trifled with. Barry's lucky you rolled a 27.
I mean, I could try to. It's
Yeah,
just I
right?
probably will. If I push a button too far, I might just die for doing that.
No, I'm just gonna continue pushing all the buttons. Wheelbarrow, let's go!
Yeah, Dante, all right. So the four of you guys head out of the room. She's still kind of like smirking, smiling. As they head out of the room, when you've been there for a minute, you would have like just barely seen the monk head into that room, heard a brief moment of conversation, and then muffled like that sort of conversation. Not able to make anything out, but hearing that sort of bit. And
I think Barry should have stayed in the room though.
As well.
I mean, is there a window? Because I definitely would have gone through it.
Nope.
It is
Yeah,
too
no.
late.
It is too
When
late.
is
You got-
on to you?
Yeah, you guys. Like I said, there's 4 windows, like 4 or 8 windows in this 24 room inn, and most of the windows are in the main hall. So you guys walk out of the room. When you'd notice a now 8-foot tall high elf leaving the room, and a very similar sized to what the dwarf was, very similar sized forest gnome, with the boy heading out of the room along with Neil, who still looks the same.
Okay. I feel like I should say, in this time, Wen has again changed his appearance to look like a completely different person,
That's fair.
and is just leaning against the wall reading
Okay, that's fair. Roll me a deception check.
something I'm good at.
Yay, something you're good at.
That's 28.
Hey, you are good at that.
Cool.
Yeah, dirty 28. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's another nondescript. What would you? Human male?
The female human this
Female,
time.
okay.
We'll go with that.
Human female. Just like a human female. Nondescript, brown hair down to like mid-shoulder length maybe, and she's just kind of doing her own thing, looking through what looks to be some sort of old magazine, just kind of like thumbing through. She looks up, sees you, and just goes back to looking. And you guys walk past, unknowing, as you guys keep going.
Do we what do you call it? Does Neil look at this person and be like, "Oh, look, a girl," or no?
No. She's nondescript. She's not like beautiful by any means. She's not like eye-catching at all. It's just like if you happen to see, if you're walking through New York and you pass a woman on the street, it's just another face in the crowd sort of deal.
Oh no. Random stuff happens.
Yep, random
Neil
stuff
could be a little, you know,
But-
whatchamacallit.
But Neil's not here.
Oh, okay. Fair.
I'm not playing Neil's character when he's not here.
Fair enough.
All right, so you guys pass by nondescript, make your way out of the hall. I assume when you follow them before they leave the exit.
Yeah, Wen is gonna basically, unless something happens, Wen is just gonna continue following them and change form. Just little stuff here and there, different eye color.
Okay.
Just enough to stay anonymous.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, they begin leaving Tahira. They make their way towards the front gate. And I'm gonna give you one last chance if you want to say or do anything to the guards to stop them before they leave, or if you want to follow them after, that's fine too. But this is your last chance before they leave the city to do anything.
You have no idea how tempted I am.
It's up to you. I'm just here to relay the story.
Even Wen's just gonna keep following them because he doesn't technically have confirmation that they're the group he's looking for.
Okay, that's fair. I had a feeling it might go this way. I had one of my other campaigns. I had someone following, unbeknown to the party. I had to do like different side deal. They followed for 3 sessions before I was finally like, you gotta meet them. You gotta. Join
I will
them at some
try
point."
not to go 3 sessions of just following.
I mean, it could be funny.
It was pretty funny to me because the party had no idea that they were being followed.
They just had somebody sitting in on every session and never guessed.
Yep. Yep. Okay. So, yeah. So you guys leave Tahira, make your way just due south for a moment before you cut hard west, back up towards the coastline. And just for reference, so that we're all looking at the same thing here, each square is roughly 200 miles. So if you're looking at this, you're looking at 100 miles of coastline before you are out of this square.
Oh boy.
You guys have several days of traveling. So, that's fine. It's all well and good. So, just essentially, you guys will be able to travel 30 miles a day at a normal pace. If you want to move faster, you can move faster, what have you. It's essentially 10 hours of travel a day, which, you know, makes things nice and easy for me to divide by 100. But yeah, essentially it'll take you 3 days to get to that solid line right there. So you have to like zoom way in. But yeah, the solid line at the edge of this, that's a 3-day travel. To here is a 6-day travel from the white line. And then down to Karth, and I'm just gonna make it a nice easy another 6 days. So you guys are looking at essentially 2.5 weeks of travel.
2.5 weeks.
Yep. Aren't you glad you didn't
Oh.
walk the whole way?
Yeah.
Okay, so just so you have that on you, and I have that recorded. Okay. So you guys head out and you head to the coast, and it takes you several hours to get to the coast. Just even with being how close you are to the city, just cutting due west, eventually you guys get to the coast. How far behind are you following them?
Uh, they would probably be a decent distance behind it. They're heading towards the coast, right?
Yeah.
Is it well known that there's like some sort of transport at the coast?
Um, it's well known that there's some sort of transport via scooter to the Dragon Tooth Bridge. It's a couple days travel, but outside of that, the only real travel locations are sorry, not there. Here and here. It's a very small lake. The shrine isn't seen by anyone outside of people in Tahira. And the boat travel is literally from Tahira to the Dragon Tooth Bridge. Outside
Well,
of that,
I'm asking specifically because Wen would probably try to pass himself off as just another passenger.
So yes, and outside of that, there are merchants that do travel a rusty, worn path down to Tahira. Some of the people from here would, travel through the desert to get here, and there is another path that leads down through the mountains along the coast to Tahira. Those are the three main like footpaths, quote unquote, which are like roughshod cart paths. And I don't know which way you would have gone, but more than likely probably the west way down through past the Dragon Tooth Bridge, because you would have come from Routhis. So actually, you probably would have taken over here on the right side.
Yeah. So, like I said, Wen would probably try to pass themselves off as just a passenger or another traveler and just following a little behind them.
Merchant sort of traveler. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, these are not well-worn roads though. So it's like it's just you and them.
Well, hopefully they'll ask, why the hell are you following?
Well, we'll see. They might just shoot at you. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see. This might be your last session. Barry's a good
No
shot.
Russian. If anybody gets the reference, no Russian.
Joke's on you. I passed that mission.
Oh, no.
Sure you did.
I did.
All right. So,
Technically,
As a 12-year-old, maybe.
all right, guys.
I was on
All
the
right,
Wii
all
at
right,
that.
There's another. You guys can go back and forth in the meme channel with that. That's fine. You guys do begin traveling, and it does take you the better part of 3 days to get to this white line. I'm gonna say after the first probably 6 hours of traveling, you'd notice a traveler behind you way off in the distance, like in the heat. It feels like it might be a mirage in the far distance, but it seems to not change or fade. They're just like way off in the distance, like a mile or so away. You can barely make out someone away. So I'm going to let that sit with you guys for a second, and think about if you want to do anything. When I assume you continue traveling like that, like just on
guessing
the
I
verge of not
finished
being
the
able to see 'em.
one thing.
Yeah.
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 If we're at the white line already, I know.
No. This is
this
like this
place,
would have been like just reaching the coast.
So I think this would. Okay, so I think this will be the 6th day then?
So you guys would have made it to the white circle.
So
by the time you
I'm
notice
doing
him.
this because of the expertise one that
So-
I need 7 days for.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have plenty of time to do the whole deal. That's what you're asking. You're asking about the forged identity.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So it's only 2 hours a day. So you still travel like 10 hours a day, and then you still have a little bit of downtime to do what you need to do, and then sleep, and then next day sort of deal.
Yeah.
But
So
you'll
let's-
have more than finished it by the time you reach Karth.
Yeah.
But let me ask, because when you are just on the outskirts of their vision, or just in the outskirts of their vision, Dante or Barry, do either of you guys do anything about this mirage of a traveler that seems to be following you? Question mark. Not sure.
Yeah. Let me just double check.
Okay.
And this
How
is when
far
it
does a
comes-
regular familiar travel up to? Uh,
I want to say it's a mile, but it might be less than.
yeah. 100 feet of me. Yeah, there
Oh,
we go.
the regular one. Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking chain pack of the chain.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the regular one can't reach him.
Okay, that's fine. And just as close as they can get.
Okay. Yeah, they still don't have great vision, and they're still
Leave an owl?
basically a mile away. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So the owl would at least make out that it's an individual, not a mirage.
Okay.
And it is just one person, not like several people conjoined into one because of, heat waves, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Okay.
that's it.
That's fine.
Okay.
And then just to relay it to the group, it's just one person behind us.
Okay. Jenna will just, well, let's keep an eye on them and make sure that they don't continue to follow us. Perhaps we shouldn't follow the coast. I don't know.
Should we head into the
Well,
forest line if there's a forest line? I don't know.
Well, let's stay by the coast for now. Water is a good thing to have in the desert, and we'll see how the night goes. We'll definitely need to keep watch.
Okay.
Okay, watch if you
What
want
if we
in the
just
middle of the
suddenly
night.
stop?
Or we could do that and just see what happens.
Yeah? We can suddenly just stop and
Do
check
we
on
want
our
to take our time? Do we need to do that though?
I mean, it's just one guy.
I mean, it's gonna take us 2.5 weeks regardless. So, what's a few more? What's another hour?
That's what I'm kind of scared of. Because what if we're already fighting by the time we get there, you know?
Look,
That's the issue here.
there's one thing I can tell you with government and politics, wherever you go, nothing is fast. Even if it's a bloodthirsty warmonger, they've got to get things in order, and that takes time.
If you believe that, I guess we can stay and find out what he wants or what they want.
I believe it, and hopefully it's true for everyone's sake.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we stopping here then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna set up my tent since we're waiting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Drenna just kind of looks at you like, okay. Well, I mean, it's good to get out of the sun. Oh, I was gonna say, after you guys made it to the coast, Drenna probably would have turned you guys back to your normal selves. Unless you specifically asked her to keep you hidden.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'll ask Sante though to keep an eye out just in case.
Okay,
If it's
I'll
a
be ready.
Carthian guide, if it's a Carthian guide
Oh yeah.
for us,
I'll be ready.
just so you know.
I'm get some ball bearings out
Dante
and
doesn't-
like put them in the sand, cover them a little bit.
Okay, this is gonna be fantastic.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So when they continuing on, they seem to be getting closer. Regardless of how much you slow down, they still seem to keep getting closer. And you eventually notice getting, within at least eyesight. They've stopped walking. In fact, one of them has set up a tent.
When would Oh, I hope this goes well. Because I have a plan.
Always got a plan.
So currently, Wen looks like a 17, 18-year-old human female, completely nondescript, wearing white. I don't know how to describe them. Those clothes that you'll see, like the Saudis wear to keep the heat off of them.
Okay. Yeah. Like
He'll be wearing something similar to that.
Okay.
And he'll just continue walking up to. She'll continue walking up to the group. And as she gets closer, she'll sort of like wave and go, "Hi. Uh, I'm not good with people. But hi."
Drenna just deadpan stares you. This little boy looking individual stares at you. I would say by this time though, when um there's at least two of the individuals that have been described to you that those guards were looking for in this group. Like
Yeah.
to a T. Drenna, on the other hand, the younger boy, just deadpan stares at you. He doesn't say a word. Neil, on the other hand, just kind of like gets up. Oh, hi, I'm Neil. Drenna slaps him immediately in the leg. Ow, sorry. Nice to meet you.
And she just kind of looks at him. Hi.
He like walks up and sticks his hand out to shake your hand.
She'll just slowly reach out and sort of limp wrist his hand, not looking up, just completely like avoiding eye contact.
He trying to play Neil as best I can. He just grabs your hand, not noticing that, and actually just shakes it. Like if your hand is flat like this, he just literally grabs your hand like that and just Hi, nice to meet you. Where are you headed?
Hi. I'm just I'm traveling. I'm following the road. I'm supposed to meet up with my uncle, but I'm lost. I was supposed to meet up with my uncle, and I can't. I don't have a map, and I don't. And she just sort of actively looks like she.
Oh, okay. Roll me a performance check.
This could be beautiful. 17.
Ooh, all right. Okay. That's that. That's okay. Barry and Dante, roll me a insight insight check. No.
Power of bullshit. See me.
Wait, what? Sorry, what was that?
Roll an insight check. You
What kind of roll?
Insight. Oh my god. Yes.
Insight?
Insight.
Oh,
All right, Barry. All right. One more.
come on, phone.
Come on, please.
Where's my
please.
insight?
It works either way. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna work either way.
23.
Damn.
Yeah. Dante, this female, if that is what she is, seems to be giving you some sob story. You've heard this a million times before in your own realm. Ne'er-do-wells walking up to you and giving you a sob story about how they're lost or how they're, they can't find their home, and then they take everything you have while you're sleeping. This feels similar to that. To you, anyway.
Okay.
Just because of your
I
background.
will. Okay. For that, I want to try and intimidate them to come out with the truth and be like, surrender now, tell us who you are, or I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do a roll or anything. This is getting into PC area. So
Yeah.
So when just for reference for the intimidation factor, you hear him actually this gnome, deep gnome, dark gray skin, about 3.5 feet tall, look up at you. Tell us who you are right now, or I'll kill you. That sort of deal.
And she looks even more. I'm telling you the truth.
You have one more chance.
What more do you want for look at my bag? And she bag and she's like, do you have a map in here? I'm lost, okay?
Yeah,
And then
everyone
I double back
blamed-
and I catapult one of the small ball bearings out of.
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh,
I mean, these
jeez.
are more to you, but you know,
And
I
so,
could have punched
honestly, it
one.
is
and so it
unreasonable.
begins. So it begins. This is how the best relationships start, guys.
Let's see. I've intimidated one.
Uh-huh.
I'm being attacked by the other. This is a beautiful friendship.
To be fair, you
Yeah.
did start with terrifying one of them.
This is true. This is true.
All right, Dante. I think it's a attack roll, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's a deck save.
It's a
Deck
dex
17.
save. Dex 17. You'll roll with disadvantage since it is behind you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, it's a deck save. It's
That's a
just
9.
catapult.
9. Okay. Yeah. So all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, there's a sharp sting in the back of your head. A large welt almost immediately begins to form as you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage from a ball bearing that just hits the ground. And Dredhema snaps over at you. Dante, stop! Can't you see she's in distress?
That's bullshit.
Dante, and she like puts a hand on you, Dante, like, please stop, and like goes over, walks up and touches you. All of your wounds are healed, by the way. Like, you're back to full health, and any ailments that you were affected by have also been healed, if you had any of those.
Thank you. And she just sort of like rubs the back of her head where like it doesn't hurt anymore, but she's
No, but yeah, just like there's still a small welt. She snaps back at Dante. Dante, come on. She's obviously in need.
It's all a whole bunch of owlbear shit again.
How? What? In what way?
She's lying. I can tell.
Well then, she looks back at you, Win, and Zelina says, if that's the case, you wouldn't mind if I cast a simple spell, would you, miss?
That's fine.
Okay. She casts Zone of Truth. Roll me and you're gonna love this save. Roll me a DC 23 to save.
Jesus, what am I rolling?
What the?
Wisdom
Let's
save.
go.
Wisdom. I'm
What
pretty
am I
sure it's a
rolling?
wisdom save. Let's hang on. Let me
Wisdom.
double check. I'm pretty sure it's a wisdom save.
Boy, what's going on? I'm scared. So
Charisma save. Sorry.
Charisma. Oh, thank God. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No, she's you don't know this yet, but she is a very high-powered mage.
Okay. So I'm going to off the bat burn a luck point just so I can get on this.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's see. 23.
Okay, so
Oh.
we're gonna get I love that it's that close, but so I have a house rule. Tie always goes to the attacker, which in this case is her. So it works, it all evens out, I promise. But yeah, so you fail by 1. That is such an amazing roll too. I'm so sad that actually fails by 1.
Oh, you have dude, I will lie without lying. Watch me.
That's fine. So she's gonna look at you, and so you're lost, right?
Yeah, I don't know where I am.
So, okay, hang on. So you can't deliberately lie while you're affected by this.
Right.
So, okay, I just want to make sure. So you say I don't know where I am.
Because the logic is Wen doesn't know exactly where he is because he genuinely doesn't have a map. So he should be able to get away with saying, "I don't know where I am."
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let that one go.
I wanna know if I should ask this question because don't they say they were lying? So it has to be something, right?
It's you. She casts
So
on
I
truth.
wanna ask, right, to see
Okay.
like, were you lying about you missing the uncle?
Hold on. I'm gonna read this spell. The script. I will find a way out of this.
Because let's be honest here. Like Dante says she's lying about something, so the closest thing is like losing uncle is the next thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So, realistically, I'm gonna nitpick this. Okay.
If you left him somewhere, you technically didn't lose him. You just didn't keep up tabs with him.
Okay.
Oh.
It says I can re-roll the save on my turn in a turn every 6 seconds, right?
Okay. Yeah. If we're gonna do that, that's yeah. You can do that.
All right. I'm gonna burn my final luck point because I need a spell.
23 again.
Oh,
What?
baby.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
15.
Oh.
I say
Alright.
kill him anyway.
All right, Wen. How do you answer then when so she looks at you and says, "See, Dante, she's lost. Doesn't know where she's at." And Barry turns and says, "What about the uncle? You said you lost your uncle. Is that true?"
Hold on, I gotta think of exactly how to word this. I've made
I
a
say we kill her
career.
anyway.
You know,
I have made a career of lying without.
I'd like for you to roll me a deception check. Outside of what you're doing here. This is something separate.
Okay. Should I roll it just to you or everyone?
You can roll it just to me if you like. Don't say out loud what it is if you're doing that.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well. I have, and I don't know if I have. I just really needed help. I'm lost. I don't know where I am. And people tend to help people if they're looking for family. So I thought that if I said I was looking for family, you guys would help me. And I'm lost.
I don't fly here. Now tell us what you're looking for, or I'll have your head.
Oh, no, that's probably a good question to ask. What are you looking for?
I have to think of exactly how I want to word this.
You got to be close. I'm letting it go because that other one was pretty good to get around that. I'm just gonna throw this as a blanket statement. To anyone who uses Zone of Truth, listen very closely to their words because they don't actually answer the question when they're getting around it.
I'm just like,
I'm trying to think of how to word this deliberately.
How about this? Are you looking for me? Are you looking for them?
No.
Are you looking for gold?
Actually, I'm not looking for you guys. I'm just looking for information. And I'm traveling around trying to get information, but I'm really lost right now. I really need some help.
Gabe, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say at this point, because they're asking you some pretty penetrating questions, and like all of them are staring at you. You guys would notice like a single bead of sweat, even in this heat. Like it seems a little out of place. Just like a single bead of sweat, just like slowly trickles down from like the temple area in a weird place where you wouldn't normally be sweating.
I didn't deliberately lie.
Nope. No, I haven't.
This is just getting very difficult.
I haven't said anything yet. Anyone else?
Okay. If it's been 6 seconds, can I try again?
I'm gonna give you one more shot, and I think Barry has a solid question. So I hope you. I'm betting Barry. Has a solid
23. God dang it!
so close. And that was without advantage.
If only I could like bardic inspiration
I know,
myself
right?
already. This would be over.
All right. I think it's about to be over. We'll see.
I'm about to have your head.
Go for
I'm
it.
still trying to
Go for
think
it.
of what I want to say is the issue.
Barry, I think you should get into position.
Hold on a minute. You said you were looking for your uncle, right? So maybe if you tell us his name, we can help you find him. Neil says.
Didn't we already say there's no uncle?
Oh, did you? I missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, earlier he said
admitted,
the.
she admitted that there was no uncle. She was saying that
Okay.
so
Well,
they
never
would be
mind,
more
ignore
likely to
that.
help her.
Neil doesn't say that. Neil's dumb, but he's not that dumb.
That's why it's like.
Yeah. Anyone else got a question?
And he still hasn't answered my 20 questions.
Oh, what were your
Sir.
20 questions?
Yeah, you're looking for me, looking for them, you're looking for gold.
I did answer.
Yeah, he said he was looking for
Getting-
information.
Yeah, which is technically
Which
true.
is true.
Oh wait, what information are you looking for?
Ooh.
I can answer this honestly. I can't tell you. I can answer that honestly.
You kind of know
Come,
what you're
dude, with
looking
the
for.
background, with the background.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
I'm gonna use anything I can to get out of this.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, unless anyone else has any other questions, Dante?
Dante's muted.
Oh, Dante's muted.
My bad, what was that?
Do you have any other questions?
I say off with their face.
That's not a question. Drenna just looks at you. Dante, that's not a question.
My fists have a question. How hard?
I can't. How about who wants the information?
I can't tell anybody that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna start punching.
Yeah, I don't know.
Will you believe me if I say I don't want to hurt you?
No.
Well,
Yeah, Dante's a loose cannon. That ain't gonna fly with him.
Yeah,
well,
honestly,
it's
you can
also
say
the
that,
fact
you
that
pull the-
technically, it's also I didn't technically say I didn't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if they would believe me.
Yeah. Yep. Drenna by this point is she's just kind of been watching, and she finally just kind of like gives you the side stare. She says, "I'll tell you what. You answer this question honestly. I'll drop the spell and we'll continue on. Are you
Gotta hog tie this one.
Are you looking for us? Yes or no?"
I don't know who you are. How can I look for you if I don't know who you are?
Be careful with this because this is a specific yes or no. She's asking for a yes or no. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
technically, I
say
was
the
asking
exact
for
wording again.
Are you looking for us? Yes or no?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm looking for you. You're the only ones around here, and I don't.
That about settles it. Hog tie this one.
I hate Zone of Truth.
I know, it's so frustrating.
I I think I'm doing a decent.
You did a pretty good job. Unfortunately, Drenna
I feel like
is...
we still don't trust him.
Yeah,
Because the issue
yeah.
is he lies about stuff, like little things, and not telling us some stuff. So it's like, yeah, hard to trust someone here.
You know, I agree, Barry.
I wish I had counterspell.
I agree, Barry. I'll tell you what, and she drops the spell. You're no longer under the spell. You can follow with us for a while. If we notice anything at all, and she looks over at Dante, feel free to take his face off. Settled? Or her face, sorry. Her face. Feel free to take her face off. Settled, Dante? And looks back at you.
Mm.
Are you okay with that?
I don't know. I feel like we should still hog tie her.
There's no need. I imagine if she's after us, we'll all be taking watches, so I imagine if she's actually after us, it'll either come up or it won't.
I don't know.
She looks deadpan at you, and just gives you this boyish grin, like if someone caught you in your own lie, and they're just staring at you as if they know, but you don't realize that they've caught you in that lie. She's just like, right?
I guess so. That's okay. I just need people to travel with. I don't like being in the desert by myself.
Yeah, that's not a problem. We can definitely travel with you. Isn't that right, Dante?
I mean, okay, free punching bag. You're right.
This is when I flip the script and I cast my own zone of truth.
Yeah, I wish.
Do it, I dare you.
Yeah,
I fucking dare you,
dare
mate.
you to do
I
it.
do have zone of truth.
I fucking dare you, mate.
All right, so I think this is actually a pretty good place for us to end for now, because they're gonna let you travel with them. You're gonna head. Well, you don't know where yet, but you're gonna head with them along the coastline, and for a little bit of extra time, I'm gonna ask Wynn and everyone else. I'll give you a set of hours that you'll have for downtime. Think of what you want to do for your proficiency. If there's anything you want to work on, if you want to learn a new skill or anything like that, if you have the tools to do said thing. Otherwise, and when we can retcon if you bought some stuff at the Tahira to do that.
Oh, when is broke? We don't have to worry about that.
No, okay. I mean, or stole something. I don't know.
That's too honorable.
That's fair. That's fair. So what we'll do, I'll figure out how many hours, because I think it's actually I do the math pretty quick. So 2.5 weeks, so 9 days of 3 hours, 18 hours. So 18 hours of downtime, on top of sleeping. Actually, I'm gonna say you'll get a full 24 hours of downtime. We'll do it that way. So you'll get a full day of downtime to do whatever you'd like for the downtime while traveling together. Okay. So if something happens and you guys miss a day or something, you're gonna subtract 4 hours from that, or it's roughly 4 hours, like 3 hours and some odd minutes. It's whatever. But yeah, so we'll subtract 3 hours if something happens where you guys lose a day or something like that. But for the most part, you should get 24 hours of downtime for the next 2.5 weeks of travel, as you guys are going to travel with each other. With that being said, and I'll get with you outside a game when, and I'll bring it up in the RP channel, because I know we're not going to get to play until January 1st. I want to know if Wynn is going to do anything while traveling with them, and how long does Wynn stay traveling with them?
That's a good question.
Yeah. So, because it's pretty obvious to you, Wynn, that these are the people that those guards were looking for. At least 2 of the 4 of them.
Yeah.
So, with that, I'm gonna call it for the night. Really enjoy getting to know Wynn and getting this whole deal set up. I cannot wait. I really hope Neil's able to join us on the 1st, because it's going to be amazing to have 2 changelings in the party.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yep. All right, guys.
Or bullshit saw me through.
Yeah, I like Zone of Truth, but you know, sometimes
A little annoying.
it's yeah, it can
All
be.
we know is that we can't trust you, honestly.